Well,
You
strap
forget?
in if you're ready, because he's
Oh,
not
I'm
holding
ready, man.
back.
I'm ready.
And 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 there's
Yeah,
a
We've
horror
almost
aspect
died
to this
so
as
many
this
well.
sound.
times.
This is AD&D, but Castles and Crusades.
Yep. So we were running
I
this in 5e for quite a while, and finally made
whack-a-mole.
that switch over. That took away too many. Had to make too many rule
Yeah. No, no,
options
dude.
and de-optionizing things. This fits
Yeah.
more the theme that we're at.
What's the
You'll
name?
learn.
What's the name of the world? Did
It's
you
the
make it
world
up?
of. No, I did not. This is Frog God Games.
Okay.
Their world.
Yeah.
It's the Lost Lands, better known as
I
the
know.
Lost Lands, but the world is the world of Lloegyr.
Yeah, I know what it is. I've seen it. That's their official campaign setting, right?
Yes, and the world is extremely open. So they give you enough information in this world to actually build things and to have lore
Look,
of your own and not step on the lore that already exists. So
does that
it's
the Castle of Zegag or whatever it's called, does that take place in this world?
it does not, but it can be dropped in anywhere. That's the beauty.
Are you guys gonna vape in front of me and make me fiend? Fuck, dude.
Probably.
Fuck.
Just don't look.
It's been a year, dude. Kind of hard to stop that shit when you smoked for like 30 years.
Yeah.
Wife will kick the shit out of me though. Laura will kick the shit out of me.
Yeah, you don't
Hey,
like.
babe.
Feeling guilty there? All right, so we're going to work the two of you in semi-organically, maybe a little bit pushed, but
It's all
sit
good.
tight. Try
Yep.
to get this as painless as possible. So, one of you two want to give a recap as to a very, very rudimentary recap as to where you are and what has happened to this point? Aside from the cleric getting killed off and the paladin getting killed off.
Yeah, well,
Vampires. Yeah.
it's just us now. Well,
Mhm.
literally, recap is that we were in Siamon's house talking to his dad, letting him know that we got his kid killed. Um, and and then we
Pretty
were just
much,
gonna
yeah.
go spread more good news to other people of what
Mm-hmm.
we found out was going on. We came out of the sewers
Yeah,
with
And
a
you
lot
all
of
are cleaned up now.
bad news.
that's good.
I would hope once we got to the Ket's estate, they hosed us off before letting us in after we crawled around in the sewers.
Does everybody
That's pretty
see
much it.
the end home map?
Yes.
Got
Mm-hmm.
it.
I accidentally closed it.
Help.
So if you click on images and click the button down at the bottom that says all, you can see what maps are shared.
Okay.
And then hotkey it.
Yeah, drag it and drop it on that hotbar.
Anything you want to be able to not have to drill into the UI, just hotkey it, and you
All
have
of my
plenty of
saves are gone.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
plenty.
so it's the end home map.
Correct.
Yeah.
End home map 2 player.
Okay.
So this has all the green little flags that are on there are all the
hmm
locations of what
hmm
those are. All right, so Dinky and Talon, you two wake up the next morning. What are you going to do with your day?
That's a
We
good
need to go
question.
talk to Captain. What was his name? We need to talk to the captain. So we need to go to the barracks.
Yeah, that's true. Let's
Bouchard?
see.
Was it Bouchard? Was that the captain?
Captain Bouchard? No. Was
No?
it? No.
Was it Captain
I
Bouchard
forgot
about the
those.
tunnel? Because he was supposed to give me secrets. Oh, no.
Nearwell.
Nearwell was
Bouchard
supposed to
is
give me
from
secrets
Ramballo.
about Bouchard.
Bouchard is your guy back home.
Well, yeah, but Nearwell was supposed to give me stories about Bouchard
Indeed.
when we found out where the tunnel was going.
Are you in the sewers of End Home, like right here?
That's one of the entrances. Yep.
It's one of the entrances. We're at the Ketz estate is where we're starting at.
Yeah, they're down right here, right now.
Point.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. This map is cool. I like it.
500 feet. The area on it is wrong. I had it set at one point, got transferred here and didn't set it back. Anyway, so you are going to go to talk to Captain Nearwell down at the barracks.
Yes.
Let's advance the day real quick.
It's all right. Hex is 500 feet. I can see it. So you don't need to you don't need to scale anything.
Yeah, we're not really moving tokens around on this.
No.
All right, so it's about 8 a.m. It's approaching like 80 degrees right now, which is unusually warm for this type of year. No rain, no precipitation. You know it's going to be a hot day. Make your way down to the barracks. Arriving there around 8:30 a.m. You can see the guards are out doing muster duty. The line seems thinner than what you've normally seen within the barracks itself, and for good reason.
I think we got a lot of them killed, too.
Yeah.
And sent the rest on patrol.
You guys took a bath, right? Or
Yeah.
hosed
yeah.
off?
Yeah.
We
We're
were hosed off. We stayed
Alright.
with rich people. They made sure before we
I
touched
mean,
their
there's a
sheets.
river right there, but I mean, the sewer runs right into that. So yeah.
It sure does.
The Galen River.
Nice.
Let me. Where am I? Where is?
Hi, Wiz.
That's
He's in
not
your
what
chat
I want.
already.
Kenku. Let's just stop all sounds. The sounds that we're currently playing make no sense for the world right now.
Nope.
That's all right.
Let's hope that this is the one I was looking for. Not, oh well. So you head up the stairs of the barracks main quarters area, and a sergeant at arms stands there. Says, "You here to see Captain Nearwell?
We sure are.
Good news you bring, I hope."
We bring news.
With a quizzical look upon his face, he says,
She's just smiling.
"The last time it was vampires and
Mm-hmm.
were-rats?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure I want to ask."
Mm-mm.
He says, 1 minute. Knocks on
Thanks.
the door to Captain Nearwell's office. You hear a little communication going back and forth. Nearwell says, send them in, and Sergeant at Arms says, Captain will see you. So at his desk sits Captain Nearwell, stacks of papers sit upon his desk, which you have.
Did he freeze for everyone or just me?
No,
Yeah,
the
it's frozen.
sound froze. Get it worked out. There
Can
it
you hear me?
goes. Now we
Now I
can.
can.
That's very weird.
Stay.
As he peers up
Stay
from
put.
his desk, he says, what news have you? Have you figured out what happened with the were-rat leader and our other troop of friends?
So,
Sorry. Late breakfast.
well, keep it down while I give you the news. You should probably get a strong drink for this. But so we
Wait, what?
we got information. We got stuff for you. But we know. Didn't you say there was like a sulfur smell happening in town recently?
Indeed, there was.
Um,
It seems to have dissipated. You found the source of that and ended it?
We found the source of it and it was ended, but not by us. So, did we tell you about the big giant kind of dead troll thing that was in the sewers that killed our friend? Or did that happen after? Everything's running together. So there's like this big sulfur troll thing.
Sulfur troll?
Yeah, he like that
troll
smell
made
in
of
town. Well, I mean, kinda.
The undead troll you were telling me about.
He's like nothing but a silhouette on the wall now. But then like we
Wait,
saw
what?
these other demon looking things, and then when we killed them, they also turned into like silhouettes on the wall. So I guess he's from the same thing. And they all smelt like really bad, like this sulfur stuff. And we didn't kill the troll. I don't know what did, but whatever did is really fucking strong. But it's gone? And we know where the tunnel goes to. Oh, we found a secret tunnel.
Where's Siamon, by the way?
He did not make it.
He's at home mending his wounds, I take it?
I wish. Unfortunately, he's gone. Like gone.
Gone?
And then like he got brought back by a wizard, and then we had to kill him again.
Wait, what?
That all happened in the tunnel, by the way. This tunnel that you sent us to, yeah, this happened down there. There's a secret tunnel. A secret tunnel. There's a secret tunnel.
You're losing. There.
I
sent you to the sewers, not to the tunnels.
Okay, well, okay. You sent us to the sewers, and we found a tunnel.
You found a secret tunnel.
A secret tunnel. And it leads to the university.
Wait.
Yeah.
So the university is behind this somehow?
Or someone's trying to break into it? I don't know. I'm not the brains.
So you followed the tunnel to the university?
Check the notes. It's been a while. Did we follow the tunnel to the university?
I'll quickly answer that question for you. No, you did not. It was being dug out by the demons that you killed.
Okay. Oh.
Don't forget the two wizards.
Yeah, well, I mentioned the wizards, the ones that brought Siamon back to try to kill us while they, like, ran away. and the demons who were digging the tunnel with the wizards, trying to get into the university. I don't know what you guys have there, but you might want to move it, and somebody wants it.
Did you kill the wizards?
No, we
Capture
were
them
busy.
by chance? Obviously
we were
not,
busy
or they would
trying
be here in front of me.
to.
Dumb question.
Yeah, we were trying to not die by the hands of our friend, who was brought back by them. Yeah, it was an adventure.
You did kill one of the wizards. That's out of character.
Mhm.
Okay, one got away. But yeah, we
What
did our
took down
best.
Siamon?
He burned.
Webs, fireball.
Fireball, yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Oh, it was rather explosive. What took Siamon down, and it almost took us all down.
Siamon burned to death and then was risen again.
Yes, by the evil wizards, because ours was obviously dead.
Have you been to the academy?
No, we really needed a bath and a rest, and then we came straight here. And I'm guessing I know what our next stop is.
Where are the rest of my soldiers that I sent with you? No one came back last night. I sent a detail. I sent 6 with you.
Uh-huh. If Siamon didn't make it back, we barely made it back. If he didn't make it back, I'm sorry. But they also did not make it back.
43 soldiers that I've lost in the past week. This ain't good.
Imagine how we feel almost dying every single one of those times as well. So, yeah, we feel your pain quite physically.
And what are the vampires?
Oh, they escaped. We didn't see it. But they escaped. They're gone.
And the Palanti estate still has yet to be populated again. We do have guards posted there, watching. I don't think that they'll come back. At least not for a little while. Perhaps that's bought us some time, but you speak of this powerful wizard that perhaps it'd be best that you go to the academy and talk to some of the elders there.
Yeah, sure. I love being the
A
bearer
lead
of
on
great
the
news.
were-rat. Did you run into your rat folk contacts?
No. I looked like up and down for them. I did not find them anywhere.
Well, I can't say that you're renowned for being the bearer of good news. Indeed, a bearer of news.
Yeah,
No, I don't
I've
put the
got
blame
news.
upon your shoulders. Good service you have done for Endhome, and Endhome thanks you. I say that your next step is to figure out what in the academy may have been pressing that would spur such an attempt.
Yeah, I guess we'll, Dinky, I guess we know where we're going next.
That's right.
I'll send a
Just
detachment
the
down
news.
into the sewers. Can you show me where you found this secret tunnel?
Yes, I was taking excellent notes the whole time because Talon was. And she should be able to point out on their map where that tunnel was.
Yep. And so you do show him. We'll send someone down there to investigate. Indeed, with haste, please make your way to the academy.
Yep, sounds good.
We all have our work to do, it appears, so let us not waste or tarry along any...
Well,
yes?
I kind of forgot with all of the death. I was promised stories about Captain Bouchard.
Is now the right time for this?
No.
I mean, really?
But can you just write them down for me and I'll come to collect them later?
I'm not writing them down and having evidence that I've given you stories on Bouchard. Are you crazy?
Somebody else write them down with their handwriting. I need stories before I go back to Rimbalo.
I will tell you stories over drinks, but not today.
The next time, when death is not so close to our doorstep, I am owed drinks and stories.
Indeed you are. You
Okay.
have earned them.
But
I will not write them down.
Well,
I do not want my head in a
you
ringer
might
of that
not,
wretched
but-
man.
Oh, he's not so bad.
He's not so bad is right, but he can be very bad. Over drinks you may discover this.
I look forward to it.
All right, tarry along.
All right. and she'll hurry out the door.
He falls.
All right, so you all head up to the academy. Are you going to stop anywhere along the way? Dilly-dally, smell roses, look for flowers.
Nope.
I am tired of smelling things.
There we go.
2d4 plus 2.
All right, so you end up at the Wizards Academy. Gates are open, allowing you free access to the campus. I think he has fond memories of the place being put in a silence bubble.
Yeah,
Wait,
that's right.
I don't think I was there for that. Was I?
Oh, man.
You were.
I was.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember. So much has happened in this damn town.
So tell me, what are you going to do once you're here?
Go meet some wizards, I guess.
The elders. We have to go look.
Elders, yeah.
Find the elders.
So you wander around aimlessly through the campus.
Well, I
Passing
guess
multiple students
much.
carrying books. Some
Okay.
elder-looking folks do walk by on occasion, looking at you quite oddly. That you both look extremely out of place in the environment that you're in.
We do not fit in.
An aged gentleman approaches you and says, "My, you look familiar."
And she points to Dinky.
Both of you.
Well,
You
I
were
don't
with
know.
a colleague of mine. Took him away from here.
you look old to me, man.
No. Who did we take
Nepo.
away from?
Yes, how is he?
Oh,
Dear Napo, you and I were studying together for quite some time. I've not spoken with the gentleman. Did he find his adventure?
Dinky, this is you.
Well, Naples not here anymore. He's kind of.
Well, obviously, I do not see him.
Yeah.
Don't speak the obvious to scholarly fellows such as I.
By not here, I mean not here anymore. He died.
Yes, he's not here. Yes,
He
I
did,
get
yeah.
this. Dead? What?
Yeah.
He did. That's what he said.
Yep. I spelled it out for you.
Oh,
these,
dear.
these people aren't that smart here.
How did he die?
Oh, it is a college campus.
He had a death wish.
That
A
makes perfect
literal
sense.
death wish.
Was it of his own doing? He took his own life?
Not. Yeah, in a matter of speaking, but not. He didn't do it, but he put himself in
Not
harm's way
understanding.
for it to be done.
He thought it could fight a dragon.
What?
Yeah.
Well, he always did want to see adventure.
He sure did.
Yeah, he died fighting a dragon. We're like running away from a dragon.
Almost getting us all killed by a dragon.
That's the dragon school there, sir.
I don't want.
Were you able to bring his body back?
No, it was
melted.
nothing.
Ooh, nothing.
Have you seen dragons? Have you read about dragons? Do you know a thing about this, sir?
Well, we've seen a black one flying to the north of here.
Tinky.
Totally. Totally.
Wiz is saying that there's
A
text
smaller
above
one.
the cameras.
There's text. Oh, thank you, Wiz.
It wasn't a full-grown camera. Fucking dragon. That's for sure.
What is this camera you speak of?
It's a type of dragon.
Magic.
Chimera, you mean?
We fought one of those too, actually. But.
Earth from.
What?
Correct.
Where is his body?
It's
memorialized
in the
then.
stone. It is stuck to this. It doesn't exist anymore. He got breathed by an acid dragon, and his acid turned to nothing. It is gone. He is gone. I don't how.
Where is this? I would like to go see it.
Oh my god! I see
Dude,
my
just
colleagues. So on a different note, we have important work to do here. We need to find the elders of this place.
A headmaster?
Yes.
Well,
People in charge.
The pyramid building.
Thank you. And I am just going to
please, could you
walk
make
away.
me a map of where this is?
She is just gonna keep walking. She is not stopping.
Dude.
She stands there dumbfounded.
She's done. Because it reminds me of Napo all over again.
And indeed it should. So you make your way to the pyramid-shaped building in the Endholm Academy of Wizardry, Alchemy, and Arcane Knowledge. This is officially called. In fact, you've been in this building before for the presentation with the Ketz family, and that's where Dinky found himself in a silence bubble, as he couldn't keep his mouth shut during the presentation.
Yeah.
What is Dinky?
A halfling.
Oh,
rogue.
Dinky is a pain in the ass.
Dinky is special.
And Talon is a paladin.
No.
Nope.
No,
Fighter.
I just play one in every other game. I'm a fighter. Is that what I still am in this?
You are.
Yeah.
And what is how do you pronounce that? Dione?
Dionea.
Dionea?
Hmm.
It's a
What is
fly
that?
trap.
It's a Venus flytrap.
It's a druid.
Human druid.
Oh
So
yeah, I'm a
you
half
you
elf.
you meet up with the headmaster. And intellectually, I'd like to know what brings you here.
Nothing really
Then why
intellectual.
are you here if nothing
Um,
brings you?
because there's an evil mage who's trying to dig into your university. I
Wait,
don't know. Is that important?
evil mage?
Yeah.
What?
These
So
people are
there's this.
really clueless.
I know, right?
s-
I mean, I know, right?
Explain yourself.
This is a
So-
university, though.
We had to go to the
Yeah.
sewers to investigate some things, and we came across this powerful, very powerful, evil mage who was trying to use demons to dig somewhere into your university.
Wait.
Yeah.
Could not be.
So, what evil mage have you guys pissed off that knows about something very powerful
We
and
let
secretive
go.
that you're hiding?
We let go Besler Orloff, who was a professor of summoning here.
Cause he
Right. Right back.
raised people, kind of like a necromancy to fight for him. Cause that's what he did to our friend.
Out of character, you guys realize that he didn't actually raise Siamon. That it was, in, if you don't recall,
It's illusion.
it was an illusion essentially.
Oh, but did we know that?
Yes, Dinky
Oh,
discovered
At the
okay.
that.
end, yeah, we did.
Oh, okay.
I was fighting. I was trying to hit him like a bunch of times.
And it just passed through.
Yeah.
Okay.
With crits and
So
everything.
back in character.
Yeah.
Besler Orloff would be. We let him go because he was taking some unsavory contacts. He was messing with magics that we didn't approve of here. Specifically, the summoning of quasits and other demonic creatures. We
Yeah, that sounds
discovered
like our
this
guy.
shortly. And you're saying a tunnel was being dug under
Mhm.
the academy?
Right
Oh,
under here.
Shit.
Oh no.
I cannot
It
speak of
was-
what I cannot speak of as to what he may have been trying to take, but I have a pretty good idea what that is.
How do you spell the mage's name? The evil mage's name?
I'll type it into chat.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. On the DM side, the chat box is covered by the.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Oh, I've had a request in for like 3 weeks now, and then nobody is responding at all.
I could fix it. I'll unpack the rule set and code it.
That
Just-
would be awesome.
Yeah. So what is it? The chat box on the DM side is obfuscated.
Yep, underneath the language selection and voice selection menu drop downs.
Okay, I'll take a look at it
Okay,
because that sucks. Like, what do you?
yeah, you know what,
How are you supposed to even run it with that?
And it's actually on the client side as well. You can see it because the language selection box is covering half of it, but because there is no choose who you're going to speak as selector for the client side, you have at least partial access to.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I see what's going on here. Yeah.
I mean, you could always
Okay,
just type it into Discord if you want.
There you go.
All right.
Problem solved.
I can type it in as the streamer.
Oh, okay.
Or that.
Besler Orloff. He's a pretty powerful summoner.
Was he fired?
He was asked to leave in as kind a way as possible.
Well, I don't think he took too kindly to it regardless. And he wants back in for whatever reason. And yeah, he's pretty fucking powerful. You might want to find a new firing process, because apparently this one doesn't work.
Like the Unabomber?
Oh, it's over it. it's all
There you
done
go.
with this whole city. Jeez.
Summon demons under the city?
Okay, let's see how I can do this to be this easy enough, hopefully. Yay.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
So what was he trying to get to again?
The guy didn't say.
Yeah, no.
He didn't
this
say.
is Dinky trying to call information from
Cool. I like this.
bear with me. I am seeding some things real quick.
Yeah, you're good, man.
I'm fighting with how I have my stuff laid out too. It's okay.
I wonder if I could put that extension in CNC, Scoot.
Probably.
When I open the rule set, I'll see if I can. Because that would help with this in any inventory screen.
And gosh. Okay. Yeah, this is getting to be this chat box is completely unusable.
We can Discord it.
Yeah, for some of it I will. That's probably going to be the easiest way to send information to people. So
Okay, I'll have it open here on the side.
So to your question, yes and yes. Your two questions. Pleasurable was not meant to be sent to you. That was part of something I was
wondering what the hell that was about.
That was part of a very long sentence I was sending to somebody else.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
So, when you guys are talking, what's the headmaster's name again? That you're
I don't
talking
think
to?
we asked. Did we ask?
Dumbledore.
Well, in any event,
Dumbledore.
you guys will see like a human male, probably in his late 30s, early 40s. He walks by, and as soon as he hears the name, what is it, Besler? He basically stops in his tracks, looks in your direction, and says, "What about that fiend? Who speaks of this fiend?"
He has fiends, and he's trying to break into this place, I guess. I don't know.
The man is a fool and a lunatic, and should have been
And
put out of
he's
his misery a long time ago.
well, if he was, he would have saved us a lot of trouble, but he wasn't, and he's coming back. And he's really fucking strong, but yeah. Yeah, he's trying to come back here.
He's gonna cut you off and say, "Where did you encounter him?"
Uh underground in some tunnels off the sewers.
That's where I
So
got the
I'm gonna. He looks like he ponders this, and you can see the wheels are turning in his head. And he introduces himself as Fade. He's. I'm assuming, Scoot. You'll have to correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm just like flying off the cuff here. I am. I actually work here at the university or study here. Is that what? Okay, I study here.
You would be in town at this point in time to do some studying and research.
I'm here to do research. I am no university student. I'm here just doing research, going through their archives. I know of the guy. I do not like him. I have no love for the guy. Was I present when they terminated his employment? That's a question.
I'm going to give that a 20% chance and call that a no. You came back after, so it's been some 6 to 8 months since.
Right, that's kind of where I was driving at. And there's one other thing I want to ask privately.
I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick.
Yeah, I gotta grab one too. But so yeah, you could see the wheels are.
Why is it cut off?
I don't know. It's
I'm gonna say
partial
go for
statement.
it. Just go with it. But you, while you were a student here,
He's not going to
did-
expose that yet, though. So we'll
you
wait
did
with
catch wind. You got inclinations as to his meddling with demonic arts.
that. Hmm.
And it didn't surprise you when you returned for research that he had been found out. You had raised concerns about it at some point, and as all red tape organizations, processes of investigation and such not matters of the like take extremely long, of which you were not satisfied with as well.
Yeah, that sounds good. I'll run with that. I'm going to grab a drink. So, yeah, you can see the wheels are turning. And I'll have to think about how I go from here, though. You must show me. You must lead me to this place. I must find Bezlor.
This
I hope you like
lead
sewers.
you to the place, the sewers again. There's a bunch of
Mm,
guards going there. Oh,
The man
he's not
must
there
be.
anymore. He's
The
gone. Like
man.
we were there.
The man must be put out of his misery once and for all. You mean you didn't take care of him when you were down there the first time?
Yeah, no, we did it because we were too busy trying not to die ourselves, sir.
I see. I see.
Uh-huh.
Our
I
hero.
And
see.
we're here,
Uh,
but literally everyone else is not. So I
And
think
you said a battalion of men was sent down to intercept this wizard.
the captain sent people. I don't know. I'm not a guard.
Cannon fodder.
So he's gonna look you up and down, and yeah, and he's
I'm not a
doing what I'm
guard.
doing.
Yeah.
I'm just
And
doing this.
she'll put her hands on her hips like, what of it?
I'm just doing this the whole time.
And
just
she's
like
just
stroking. I'm just doing this and looking at her like,
she's staring right back. Like, uh-huh.
So
Clash of the Titans.
yeah, no, it's gonna be gnarly. It's gonna be gnarly. Well, I would appreciate if I could accompany you if it means encountering Bezlor at some point. I would love to meet that gentleman again.
Oh, I would love to put my sword straight through his heart for sure. He killed
Then
our
we have a
friend.
common. Then we have a common. Then we share a common purpose. It would seem.
Yes. But as for going back into the sewers, I'll let the guards do that part. They can report back. I doubt the guy's down there. We've been through that sewer so many goddamn times that there's so many ways out of there. He's gone. Everyone else that we chased down there is gone out of the sewers too. But I will tell you, if we come across him,
Mm-hmm.
we'll kill him.
What's your guys'? I mean, this is meta right here, but what was your guys' primary purpose? Your primary goal right now?
You guys can role play that. You guys can role play this out. Actually,
he's dead. Yeah. So we don't really have a purpose for this area right now, really. So
I don't know how to organically I'll just say that Fade would want to accompany anybody that had it out for Bezlor.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Well, he is on our list of heads to collect. That is for sure. We have other business in this area, looking for other people whose heads we'd like to collect. So,
then you are collectors of heads.
Arlos.
We are now. seems to be
that's
what's
another
happening.
story.
Oh
Yep.
God, let's.
Quite interesting. Well, it should prove amusing, and it's always a bonus if I encounter the man again.
Okay.
Well, yeah. It'll be nice to have another set of hands against someone as powerful as he was, because he's strong.
So or else there's another me, so I mean, hell, yeah, we could have another person. I mean,
I've been in this dusty library for too long, and it is time for me to get back out into the world. And besides, the wizards here don't know much more that I could learn from them,
I could tell that.
as I'm sure you've discovered.
The other wizard that we met here was rather fucking crazy. So
These academic types tend to talk and use big words, but don't know shit about life or reality.
I don't know shit about big words, but yeah, that's fine.
Just not in the pool.
Well, Captain Nearwell wanted us to inform you guys of this person who would like to enter back into this university, so we can try to nip that right in the bud. And yeah,
So I'm gonna turn to the headmister or the headmaster. Is that what's his name? He didn't have a name. Scoot.
So far.
So he would be a Sulis. The Sulis name and his
Sui?
name.
Greyhawk.
Well, this is the kingdom of Suli, so
Oh,
not
yeah.
Sulis.
All right, so close enough. But
So his name is Bodoin Azur.
Bodoin.
Bodoin Azur.
Bodoink.
If I can-
Bodoink. Okay.
Bodoin here. I'm going to paste
So-
it into- Here you go.
All right. So I'm
Bodoin
gonna
Azur.
turn to Bodoin Azur and say, what could Bezlor possibly want? What would make him risk life and limb to try to infiltrate these grounds again?
He looks at you, looking over at Talon and Dinky. He looks them up and down.
we've saved this town a few times. We're not here for your secrets.
He says, we have housed some tomes of demonic summoning for research purposes only. As he sees
Necronomicon.
Talon's face.
I'm making these faces like
Part
she's
of the
just like,
reason of him being let go was his attempt of access to these documents.
So they basically have the Necronomicon here at Miskatonic University, and
Are these
Yep.
books just sitting in the ground? You guys are mages and wizardly folk and very smart, so you know to like that people can dig, right? So like you
They're
thought
just-
of that, right?
They're just in the library on the shelf. As he smirks,
You're messing with me.
he goes, "Of course, they're sealed and warded."
Okay.
of course
Okay.
Belslor
It
would
would
know
have
how to
been-
break these wards, wouldn't he?
Well,
She just-
maybe. I don't think he's that powerful. Or perhaps
And you know the man's not a fool.
no, he is not.
Then you should be
And
very
that being
concerned.
said, I think other precautions will need to be made.
I would say that would be wise considering the man.
Did you, when you met, for lack of a better word, Bezlor, what else did you encounter in this chance meeting?
Little demons and a big demon troll and a lot of like sulfur smell and evil
Demon
things like
troll?
that. Yeah, like a big troll that killed one of our friends before we met the mage who killed our other friend. Yeah, it was a big dying decrepit looking troll thing. I don't know.
Scoot,
Did they call it something, Dinky?
A troll? A sulfur troll? I don't know. That's what you're talking about, earlier. A sulfur troll.
It smelt bad and its skin was falling off and it was a troll.
Was there another
Elemental.
wizard magic user type with him?
Yeah, we killed that one.
Yep, we
Just
did.
not the strong.
A younger one?
Yeah.
Kaiser.
There's a dead one now.
And he looks over to Fade. You remember
Kaiser?
Kaiser? He was almost in love with Belzor. Bezler.
It's chasm rules.
That didn't work out so great for him.
Following the madman blindly.
Well, that's one less nemesis to worry of.
Indeed. Was that his apprentice or something?
Yes. Well, we will do our part here, and I will not disclose so that it will not be known. But be assured that these books will be less attainable.
That's
Especially from
good news.
the possibility of being dug from under the ground.
I'm sure he'll think of something else because
Yeah.
those tunnels will probably be heavily guarded. So please
I hope
continue
that
to
they're
think of other
collapsed.
ways to protect them.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a look of like just sheer doubt.
For the spellcasters, while I'm thinking about it, because I was looking at what spells are memorized, you don't have to memorize all of your spells ahead of time. It takes 5 minutes per spell level to memorize a spell, so you can memorize them before you get into a situation. For example, you wake up in the morning in a town and then you head out to somewhere and find yourselves going into a dungeon, perhaps. You can actually leave spell slots open to memorize for later use. Does that make sense?
Yeah. To get a better idea of what you might need, you can memorize them on the fly. Can you only
Yep.
do that like once every 8 hours or something? You're
No,
obviously
you can
not.
do that with all of your. You need 1 hour of uninterrupted time, and then
Yeah.
5 minutes per spell level after that 1 hour of uninterrupted time.
Wow, man. That's
So
wow. Yeah.
it allows you to kind of more custom tailor your arsenal for
Yeah.
what you're going to expect, but you cannot drop a spell. Like if you, like in your case, you have 2 magic missiles and then you decide, oh crap, I'd rather have a floating disc. Well, you can't drop one of those magic missiles, but you don't have to memorize all of your spells.
Yeah, I could leave it open until I know what I want.
Correct.
And then take an hour and 5 minutes per spell level to
Correct. Yep.
get it back. What about when I spend them all? I mean, that's the only part
24
of.
hours.
That's what I was asking. Okay.
Yep. 24 hours.
Yeah, I thought you said, wait a minute, I can get him back any time I want, and that just didn't sound right. Okay, that sounds good. I'm gonna get a drink, dude. I can still hear you though.
Okay. So we have a group of 3 now.
Well, yep.
In a party of 4.
Scoot, for the stream, could you turn Spencer down a little bit because he's louder than everyone else?
Oh,
the-
gosh, I have him at 157% because with his other system, it's much quieter.
Wow.
Yeah,
That
thank you.
explains it. Explains
Oh,
it.
I'm
I
using
can-
my Bose headset tonight instead of the other one, which
Yeah,
is
the
a
other
much.
one I can barely hear you. So I have you like on my system. I think I have you at 200%.
Oh my god.
Well, that's weird though because everybody else can hear it just fine. It's bizarre.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at 100% on my other one. I don't know why it would be so low for you. Is it always like that in every game? And that's why you've turned it up so loud?
No, I have you at 100% on this computer,
Hmm.
but on the streaming computer, I've had to turn you up in the 2E game when you're using the other headset.
It's bizarre.
All right. So the 3 of you stand in the Wizard Academy main building, pyramid shaped.
Mm-hmm.
And it is up to y'all to figure out what you're going to do. As a back note, you guys did look around and you figured that you guessed that the Bezier probably used a teleportation spell.
Oh, because we went to the room he was in, and he was gone,
and there were no secret passages or secret doors
Yeah.
or any other way out but past you all.
Okay,
That
I forgot about that
you
part.
ascertained all that, and so in your minds as your characters, you would have thought that it was some magic he used to escape.
Okay.
Now you could have that conversation with Fade. And Fade would know that teleportation spells can allow them to teleport to anywhere that they have seen and know.
Yeah, like dimension door or something.
It should be just a regular teleport. Now, and make me take a second look at the spell that he had.
Same difference. Yeah. Help if I wasn't filtering it.
Yeah.
You do the same thing.
Yeah. It's so essentially he could have been teleported anywhere on this plane of existence.
Oof.
That he knows of.
That he's familiar with.
That he's familiar with, yeah.
So literally he could be anywhere.
Legitimately, he could be on the other side of the planet.
Yeah.
And this planet is 10 times larger than the planet Earth. So keep that in mind.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So you're saying there's a chance?
There's a chance that he's next door or anywhere.
Or literally the other side of the planet.
Yeah. Unlikely that he's on the other side of the planet because to people of this particular area don't really know what exists outside of this continent and the next closest continent. And only because of the Ford way do you know of that.
Mm-hmm.
Most of you have likely never traveled across the Razor Sea or across the ocean.
I think this is the farthest that Talon's been from Rembalo.
Same for Dinky.
Yeah, I think Dinky and Talon lived in Rembalo their whole life. Maybe the outskirts of Rembalo, but that's it. There was a place close by to Rembalo, I think. Maybe there. Maybe.
There's teleport without error, which leads me to believe is there a chance of error with teleport?
Well, if they're very familiar with the target, it's a 0 to 97% chance of
I see it. A mishap. I like that.
So you teleport partially in the floor, so you're
that would really suck.
Well, if you teleport, if you end up below your destination, you die instantly.
Oh. Yeah.
Well, and if you end up high, then you measure how far high you ended up teleporting, and then you take that fall damage, which could be death.
Awesome.
Just make sure you bring a parachute.
Playing with teleports. Yeah. Well, there's teleport without error, which is exactly what it says, but it's a level 7 spell, teleport without error. So I'm going to press them on when they pursued Bezier. What happened? What was the last you've seen of the wizard?
We chased him into a room, and that was it, right, Dinky? He was just gone.
Kinda, sorta. He put up illusion and we thought it was somebody, and then he ran off in the corner and poof, gone.
He disappeared.
But we didn't see him do it. He was off screen. We couldn't. He was out of view.
He was
when
out of sight.
Yeah.
And there were no other exits in this room.
No other exits.
We
We
checked
searched for 'em.
everything.
You are sure of this?
Oh yeah.
As sure as we can be. I mean, we found other secret rooms in these areas. We found none in this room. We looked everywhere. We checked for similar signs from the other rooms, and there was no way out.
The man is a powerful arcane caster. It is very possible that he teleported out, which means that he could be anywhere. This is most
that sounds
discouraging.
right.
This is
That
most
sounds like how our
discouraging.
luck has been. I mean, welcome to our group. We have some really bad luck with that stuff.
Well, perhaps my being present could change the tide in your favor.
That'd be nice.
This is a beautiful map, man. Jesus.
I made this one.
You made this one?
Yes.
Yeah, this
I had
is
this
really.
saved before.
So this is the parchment map that they have as a party. This is the actual map that you all have.
Nice, man.
There's
This is
Rambalo.
really.
We're so far away.
What is
Oh my
Rambalo? That was the password when you said it.
Rambalo, that's my home city. That's mine and Dinky's
Okay.
hometown.
Gotcha.
That's where we
So
started.
Rambalo on that map is right there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where we started. This whole campaign was Rambalo.
And you all are right here.
And then we ran all the way to end home.
How far is that? Is this to scale or?
It is to scale.
It's far.
Yeah, it's
no, not from there.
730. No, not from
further
there.
down. No,
Okay.
from.
It was like 20 days of travel.
Point to it on the map, right there. To there.
Yeah, that's Rambalo.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 800 miles. 803.4 miles.
Actually, that's wrong.
Yeah, you guys.
Each hex is 250 miles.
Oof.
No. If you look down at the
it
bar
took a
down at
while.
the bottom, each hex is 50 miles.
It took a lot of days and a lot of bullshit to get where we are today.
Yeah.
And we're not done with the bullshit.
So this didn't properly propagate either, did it? It should have 50.
Well, it seems right. I mean, if it's 50 miles per hex, right? So
yeah, it is right.
It's right.
Yep.
Yeah. So you got, give or take, it's like 790 miles, man. You guys did some trekking.
We were literally full speed ahead. Like,
did you guys run into
people.
Random encounters along the way? Many?
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it.
We got lost.
I don't want to talk about it.
And it's pretty barren. It looks like.
Did we get lost? Did we get lost?
Yeah. No, not really. We thought we did, but we ended up right there in the right spots.
It looks like it's pretty barren in civilization from Lost Boar to Endhome, which is probably a rough area right there. At least that's what I'm guessing from what you described, Scoot.
Yeah.
There were a lot of rough areas.
Mm-hmm.
And there's gonna be a lot more.
They got jacked in the Gunlock Hills. Twice.
We got jacked. Yeah.
Yeah, they got all their money taken from them by a group of bandits.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to fight, but we would have died.
That looks like a perfect bandit hideout right there. Foothills. With a pass right through it. Teleport without error. I'll have to remember that one.
Well.
Right,
so
and another.
The man will not give up his query. He could be anywhere in the known world, but if I know the man, he'll be back. He'll be back for the book.
Well, we've got some other business in the area. We could I personally have some stuff that I really need to take care of for Dionysus. Dinky, if you remember that whole thing. I'd really like to take care of that. It's been
She got
days.
drunk.
Since
But she
and
saw
I got to
it.
talk to a goddess. Like,
She thought she saw a goddess.
oh, Dinky, don't you? Oh, yep, I need this map too.
She talked to a goddess.
I sure did. And she gave me a very special quest. Okay, Dinky, you're just upset that you didn't get a special quest because you didn't get to talk to the goddess.
Nope. You can talk
Yeah.
to anybody you want to.
Uh-huh. And I got to talk to a fucking goddess. But we need to go do that quest for her.
Let's go do it.
To be honest, end home.
Shit.
I just, besides like a sense of duty of helping people who need help, I don't I've got my own shit to do. Let's go. Let's go do these other things that's not in this town. Can we get away from the sewers for a little bit?
But it's such a pleasant vacation spot. Sewers.
Didn't we lose both Gifamir and Siamon in the sewers? Because Gifamir also died in the sewers.
Gifamir got dragged off by the troll. And
By the
it
troll.
consumed
Yes.
pieces of him along the way.
Yes. I need a break from those sewers right now. I would love to just
You want to go back to the caves.
That's not where this takes place, is it? I thought this was a different place. Damn it.
Oh, you don't want to go to the...
No, I don't want to go to those... Fuck those caves. That's initially what got us to leave from Balo. That guy is long gone. We searched those caves. Right now, Talon says, fuck those caves and fuck end home. She's crossing places off her list right now.
Caves.
Just that specific cave that we left and we came back and we left and we came back and we left and we came back and Talon left the group and then they left and came back a few more times and then she came back and they're like, we're not done yet.
And they found the remains of a city underneath these caves. Without Talon.
I like that.
That's cool and all, but god damn it. We almost died so many times in those caves.
So you all are going to go where?
Let me...
Since I don't know shit.
Cave of the Dead.
So Talon would probably explain to you about an undead menace to the north of here.
Undead menaces are always a fun time.
Yep.
The north of the city? How far?
Yes, north of the city. Where was that one?
This is what happens when there's last session it was actually played was 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
It's the Penpre Forest. So that last map that you gave us, that Penpre Forest, that's where we're wanting to go. We're wanting to go to the Cave of the Dead. So Talon would tell you that we need to go. There's somewhere in the Penpre Forest that's called the Cave of the Dead that we have a brass heart that we need to return to somewhere in there, because it's causing... Shit, I don't have that part here.
That's actually pinned on your map because Cleo was aware of the general location of it. Cleo was a druid who also bit the dust.
Yep.
Oh wait, she died too?
Yep.
Hey, Jimmy Dean has a tower.
Jimmy, yes. Yes. Jimmy Dean's
got a tower, dude.
Jimmy Dean's place is a very special place that I hope we visit again soon. I
Oh, we're
won't
gonna be in
spoil
the area.
anything. I'll just say that it is a fun place to go.
Fade
Yeah,
would
we're
know
gonna.
of Jimmy Dean.
Okay, yeah, that's the thing is I don't know. It's hard to be organic when I don't know anything about the world or.
Fade knows
Or
Jimmy Dean, who is an adventurer wizard who has a lot of ties with the academy. His
yeah,
life is he's very you would have met him at this through some time in your life, especially with the university. He is a reclusive now. He
yeah,
looks much younger than his actual age is. He now dabbles in alchemy and in the so you would know that he comes to town probably on a monthly basis
yeah,
to gather and share information about his alchemical studies. He is kind of weird.
yeah. But Fade's friends with him.
Right. You would know of him. Probably have met him. He's a very very dear person and very kind.
Yeah,
He's
he's a
a very
friend.
interesting person.
He's a friend of Fade's for sure. Okay. And we need to bring a brass heart for whatever reason. Yeah, I'm along for the
No,
ride.
we
So
have the brass heart because
yeah,
Githamir had it.
is that another character that got
That
nuked?
died.
Yep, he's dead.
He got eaten by the troll.
When they were talking about the troll, and I meant to ask this earlier, would Fade know from the description what precisely type of creature that is that was summoned or encountered?
Sorry, repeat that.
Would Fade know from the descriptions that they gave of the creature encountered under the city, that troll, that sulfuric troll, and the other creatures? Would he know what type of creatures there were from the description specifically?
No, not specifically.
Okay. But he just knows that Belzor is a powerful summoner, right?
Yes. Well, in with a nature of wanting more power and more towards the evil perspective.
Yeah. Megalomaniac. Where the fuck is the dice tower? Oh, I see it. I don't like that, man, with the paper like that. It's like hard to.
Yeah, it's it's part of that theme.
All right, man. Rock and roll. You can nuke Snary from characters so it doesn't pollute your character roster, man, if you want.
So, do any of you need to do any last minute shopping before Snurry?
I'm Snurry's. I'm not playing Snary, man. Fade, you mean,
No,
right?
I was just saying Snurry to delete.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Snurry's gone. Perfect. All right. So, what are you all going to do? Last minute shopping?
We have potions.
Costumes.
That's. Oh wait, I should check food
I
though.
thought I did. I don't know.
We don't
You
have
need supplies for
Siamon's.
the road.
We don't have Siamon's entourage to follow us around anymore and carry our things.
Yeah, Simon
Plenty
had
of
3
rations.
retainers.
I had plenty of rations, plenty of water, fully stocked. I organized the inventory too at the beginning of the game, so it looks like I'm
Let's see.
ready
what
to
do you
ready to rock and roll.
inventory Wise.
I organized it with the the groups like mounts, weapon, belt. I like to create.
Where's the party sheet
Where's the
and the cargo? Come on. So you guys do have Gifamir's wagon.
Sounds.
Oh, okay.
You do have Gifamir's wagon. So that does that
Where did my
all of your rations got eaten by the ant infestation that you guys decided to camp on before checking the ground for any.
Okay, I was gonna
Yes.
ask where all my rations went to. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, how much do these rations feed?
Well, we have a habit of running back to Roscoe's Inn every night, practically.
Think a Kendall
No.
Keep.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say, dude. The fucking wagon, the constantly going back up and down the road.
I
was
don't
gonna
want
say
to
it.
go back to Roscoe's Inn. Colin's embarrassed as fuck because Captain Bouchard's brother is stationed there and is probably sending a fucking raven every time like this bitch. You should see her. You wanted her on the fucking captain, on the fucking, the team.
Well,
rations,
I say we take.
rations.
Yeah, I got 8 days worth on me, and
Yeah.
and plenty of water. I got.
Stops. I will buy.
So you
I
guys
can-
have
Killer's
a
kit.
large
I got
barrel
meth
and a
kit.
small barrel of water on the wagon. So
Mhm.
that's about 60 gallons of water.
So we're like a lunch truck now. Like rolling down the road.
Essentially. And you got
Yeah.
you got feed for the animal.
All right. Yeah, I got a horse. I got saddlebags. I got feed, bit
Got
and
a
brittle.
truck, get from there.
Yeah, I had a horse and feed too, but
And I need to
That's
put
what I did too.
you
What the
on.
hell? And Binky.
it's on the party sheet now, right?
Binky I have to put in. Sorry.
What the hell?
My horse did not have a
Recut.
name, unfortunately.
Shit,
What?
I should name mine. Yeah,
Mine was
Mine.
just Horsey.
of course it was.
Horsey.
Sure. Of course.
I didn't
That's
name.
like.
You're serious? Your horse's name was Horsey?
No, I'm not serious. I just didn't give my horse a name.
That's the first thing I did. I named him Binky. Or her Binky.
Talon would have been like, he doesn't come with it. I don't know. Just give me a name for him. I'll call him whatever.
I'll just name him whatever right now.
Good, Binky. Horsey. My name.
Yeah.
Name him Oscar Mayer.
Well, there's Jimmy Dean's tower, so it kind of fits with the
Exactly.
motif. It fits the motif.
So, I'd say stock up what you guys need. real
Okay,
quick.
I'm gonna buy some.
And I'm going to refill my drink, and I'll be right back.
Need rations.
Shop extension on this.
Sweet.
Yep.
Rolling. Here we go. So cheap. I don't want to. Oh, I've got plenty. Never mind.
Oh, they have bagpipes. Dicky's gonna practice the
Don't.
bagpipes.
Oh God damn
Oh,
it, Dinky!
dude, don't play that shit. Please don't play that shit. I might
You
have
weren't
to
here
murder
for when
you.
Dinky was learning how to pray in the temples.
Oh god. Oh yeah, it was horrible.
It was fucking hilarious.
It was mostly just screaming, just different things.
Scream humming.
Yeah.
Very,
should,
very loudly, aggressively
add the-
humming.
Then they should add like a sanity ability score on this. That would be perfect.
Rogue Mace, hi, welcome in. And Wiz, no. Dinky does not need to play the bagpipes.
No. Oh wait.
I can't use shit.
Is that
so
Scoot as DM? Yes, Scoot is the DM. He walked off into his castle to refill his drink. He will be back shortly.
Yep.
I need to buy rations. I need to stop being cheap.
A headscarf. Oh man.
Oh.
Okay,
Is
they
that
got
actually-
a cat of nine tails.
Oh no!
All right.
I don't want to get whipped. Let's see that. What's the damage on that sucker?
I don't know. Let me look at it.
No.
Yeah, to
I guess
unlock
I'm
it.
buying all of the rations that this store has because
1 die 3.
Oh.
I don't think they have a lot of rations, but I'm buying them.
If we have a wagon, I mean, we run into this in the other game. We tend to. I don't, but somebody else in the party tends to throw everything on the fucking wagon every time, and it's like, in that type of situation, like you can get mugged, you're gonna lose everything, right? So I like to leave some shit behind and just bring what I need, but I also don't like, going back and forth 50 times.
Yeah.
So it's a balance,
Are we supposed
man.
to worrying about being mugged? Because I think we just carry all of our shit with us all the time.
Kinda,
Yeah.
sorta, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
totally,
you guys got jacked for all your gold.
yeah. And it's
In the
sword and
Gunlock
sorcery,
Hills,
man.
remember?
Well, but
Yep.
that was like they had giants. I wanted to fight them, but they had giants and like hundreds of people surrounding us.
They had 90
would've-
soldiers.
Oh,
giants.
well, only 90? I mean,
Only
Only 92
92
giants.
Two giants. Oh, my bad. I should have gone back and
you
fought
should
them.
have.
I tried, but Scoot said this. Scoot literally said, "This is the one time I will give you this warning." And starts
did
loading
that?
in all of the characters, and is like, "Are you
Yeah.
sure you want to do this?" And kept loading everything in, and then we were like,
I tried to just
Fine.
explain it, and they
Yeah.
didn't see it on the map, so I'm trying to explain what is standing around you.
Yeah, I
And
get
so
it.
I was like, fine, I'm gonna put it all on the map.
I
This
literally
is your
wanted
last
to ride
chance.
my horse like over the table on this guy that we were like that he was like, just give us the gold, and I was like, no. And like I was like, I want to ride my horse up and try to stab him, and Scoot's like,
I remember Dinky's like, Dinky is going to hide and start walking away.
Yep.
He's smart.
Exactly what I was about to
This is a TPK here.
Yeah, when the
but one and
DM.
only time Scoot was like, I will allow you to take back your action.
Yeah.
So Scoot Rogue Mace says hi, that this is Roger, and says hi to Spencer.
Hello,
Hello.
Raj.
Nice to have you.
Right, I'm missing all my.
And Wiz, it's Talon that's the buzzkill. Because if it was me, I would be doing all of the shenanigans. Talon likes to be responsible some reason. She wants
need
to not
to,
die.
I need to drag the quarterstaff onto the actions to create the power, right?
No, you don't. It should just be.
It's not there. It's not. It probably
the-
just got fucked up. I'll get it in there.
It should just when you equip it, it should just.
That's a good point. Actually, I didn't try to equip
It's
it,
on the
but
con. Oh, it isn't on there. What the hell?
no. When that happens, I usually just will drag the item.
Yeah. Just
And,
drag it and drop it on there.
Yep.
Okay, so are you
What,
all
can I
equipped
not
up?
fucking spell?
I bought all of the rations that shop had.
They have an unlimited supply of rations, don't they?
Well, let me go back. I went to Sundries. That's the one that I saw that had rations.
Yeah.
Let me go back down because
What
Yeah,
the
they have.
fuck?
Well, they don't have unlimited. I mean, at best you're going to get 20 of each type.
no, they didn't have 20 of each type. It was
0.
It was 1, 2, 1, and 1. So I just
Really?
bought what they had. Yeah.
Interesting. Which sundries are you looking at?
I clicked on campaign and I went to shops and it
Yep.
says all and it says sundries.
Okay, I dropped a staff on there for you, and a sling. I don't know why quarterstaff doesn't pop up when I search items, which is bizarre.
Items. Oh, yeah.
It's
It's
not.
just a regular staff. Quarterstaff was a carryover.
That's what I found out. Yeah, I dropped a staff on there, and it works. Yeah.
So delete the quarterstaff out of.
Yeah, it says adventuring gear. So, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
figured
from
that out
the-
right at the
That's
last
from
minute.
the other system. Yeah.
Yep. All good. Figured it out. Okay. I'm just going to change the name.
Okay. Yeah, there should be more rations in there than that.
I think we'll be fine. It's like I got 2 3 days, I got a 1 week, I got a 7 day, and then I got a 1 day. I think it's fine.
Okay.
Sounds good.
I'm
If
sure
you
we're
think
going to
so.
be stopping in and out of the inn. Like that. Talon's not concerned. But the last time we were at the caves, we were in and out of the inn all of the time. And if that's not the case, whoops.
Come on, get in there. There. What is encumbrance value? Okay. All right, man, I'm set. These side tabs like need to have like a margin left on them.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll get in there. This is all like minor tweaks. So CNC, the programmers, they haven't responded at all.
No, nothing. Like
That's
I even gone to the
so-
Troll Lord forums and posted in there, and
What?
yeah,
Maybe that's so weird.
I know when I was talking to Bane, he was saying that he no longer was on the project, and I don't know what the status of the project is now.
Because Trollord, they don't have a developer doing it. It's somebody
Right.
from the community doing it, and they just have license to do it. That's why they don't give a shit. It's not them. Okay. Well, I mean, but it's not a good look for them, you know what I mean? So
Correct.
even though they're not directly responsible for it or maintaining it, it's still kind of, that's the risk you take when you let your name be put on a market, you know? I'll see what I can do. These are just minor. I mean, from what you're telling me, it's just minor UI tweaks. So
Yeah. Well, and it's somebody had said that it's due to the changes in the UI with that last patch that had broken.
yeah, that's what it is. It's the templating engine. Yeah, That's exactly what it is. They broke a lot of stuff, but it was a good though that they did what they did. They actually made a lot of things uniform and generic, and that's the way it should be going forward. So the developers just need to fall in line and conform to that standard. From what I'm seeing right now, it's actually pretty good looking rule set.
Yeah, it actually is. It flows pretty well. I'm looking for one more thing to launch on my back end because for some reason my back end apps did not all launch, like my restream, and so again, I apologize.
You're fine, man. Fine. Oh, this is cool. You got the actual calendar for CNC. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12. So this is like June-ish.
Yep. I don't know if this is actually going to propagate properly on the stream, so the character sheets on the bottom might not be right. Okay, so you all are leaving Endhome. Where are you going?
Well, it looks like Chloe or Cleo had marked on the map where the cave of the dead is, so we would be heading north out of Endhome to start heading towards the cave of the dead. Cause I
Okay.
don't think we would just cut straight through everything. It's probably better to just take the road.
I would say that's
Right?
probably a wise assumption considering the terrain.
Yeah.
And so you travel north, making your way up Trader's Way. As you travel, you see you're following some carts of caravans that are heading up north. Traders are coming down the road past you as well. It seems like a normal amount of traffic, considering the amount of times that you've traveled up and down this road at this point in your careers and your experience in the area.
So many times.
A patrol marches by, a 12-man patrol, which is completely normal. They don't look tattered or abused or as if they've seen action, so gives you the idea that at least the road is safe for at least the day's travel, likely, unless, of course, bandits and muggers wait for the patrol to pass and then ply their trade.
Or when you roll off from a table.
And so, after about 8 hours of travel, you finally make it to Roscoe's Inn.
Oh,
As the
Roscoe's in.
time approaches dinner time. Mind you that along the way you have stopped for snacks and little resting and foot massage time, and you know
Well, of course.
the day is very
Of
unseasonably hot. So
Of course we did.
Mm.
And it's dinner, like, okay.
and so as you approach the gate to Roscoe's Inn, a familiar face sitting at the post. Looking, he says, "Talon?"
You know, it's actually been a while.
It's been quite a while.
It's surprising, isn't it?
A month at least, if not
Yeah.
longer.
Well, we're back at it again. We're heading back out into the forest, so just doing our
Are
normal
you-
stop by.
Going to those caves that were giving you trouble? This Baraka's place you spoke of?
No, we decided since those caves were so fun, let's try different caves that are also nearby. So that's where we're going now.
Did you ever run up with that bounty that you were looking for?
Which
The one that
bounty?
Gustav sent you here about.
Oh. That
Little birdie told me that he's not heard from you in quite some time.
oh. It did. Did a little birdie tell you that? Did it?
Indeed, a little birdie did.
Well, that little birdie,
My response
he's-
was perhaps she's met the fate of her brother.
no, well.
For I haven't
wanna-
seen you in over a month.
Yeah, no, I needed a break from those
I've seen your
caves.
friends.
Yeah, I needed a break from those caves. But they were really, really getting to me. So then we decided to go in and out of the sewers 1,000 times. It's like a habit of ours. But no, I did not befall the same fate as my brother, fortunately. But we're gonna go try the Cave of the Dead. Don't know if you've heard of that. We're gonna go try that to see if maybe that's exactly what we need to also just disappear, because I guess that's what we're looking for.
Ignore that. Doggone it.
Okay,
That was not meant for you.
that's fine. I'll ignore. I won't read.
Like the +3 longsword the other day.
2. +2.
Oh, was it 2? Yeah,
Yes, like that.
it's all right. I got a level drained. But I did kill that motherfucker though, so
We did do a practice combat in here, and Talon got drained down to level 0 twice.
Oh, was it 0?
Yeah.
It was. I got drained down to level 0. Yeah, yeah. It was fucking bad.
brutal. Level drains brutal. I killed a motherfucker that did that to me though. I only got one dropped by 1 level, but I stuck a spear through his face and did that thing. It was a white. Did you try to do that, Scoot? Using the log to roll back the level because it's such a pain in the ass with bookkeeping? Did
I
that
have
work?
not. I have not
I-
tried it yet.
I-
I was going to do
I-
that today, but I forgot.
I did it, but because I had to do so many things manually and it was already, remember? So it's not tracked because I had to do something manually. But for the most part, I mean, it rolled back the saves correctly and stuff. So you just have to spot check it, but it seems like it works fairly good.
Yeah, I've had good success with it doing other things.
I actually talked to Mike about it, and it's like what I told you. He uses like a debuff, like a cumulative -1 con
Yeah.
per hit until you get a restoration.
To the bathroom real quick.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I thought maybe we were waiting for the bathroom. All right.
He goes to the bathroom a lot.
Okay. All right.
It's a thing.
Well, when I'm drinking
Not
fucking
you.
rock stars and no, me too, man. Like when we're playing, it's like drinking coffee and rock stars and
But you take your headset with you. Sometimes you forget to turn the mic off, and then we hear the
no,
water
what you're
splash.
hearing with that is me filling up this. I'll
Oh.
never forget. I never forget to mute it when I walk in to take a piss. I can promise you that. Yeah, you're hearing me. You're hearing the arrowhead going off.
Okay.
Talon, you would probably feel a presence kind of approach your bubble. Good day, traveler.
Colin will kind of like glance over and be like, "Oh, hi. What's up?"
You'll see a tan-skinned woman with thickly curled black hair that comes down to about like mid-torso. And she's wearing a cloak, but it's kind of pulled back because obviously it's kind of warm. You seem adept at combat.
I've been known to get into a fight or two. Often.
I could use your assistance.
And I'm assuming, like based on what you're wearing or what you're carrying, would I be able to tell maybe a little bit of what?
You would see that she is very, I don't want to say like grungy, but just very like she's
Grungy.
Earthy?
she's earthy.
Earthy.
Yeah, she's at
Hippie.
one with nature. She's not like dirty.
We had a
but-
druid before, so it might like just seeing like like earthy,
Yeah.
like
you'll
she'll,
see
like,
leaves and stuff in her hair, but it actually looks more like adornment than like unkemptness. And
like it was intentionally placed.
exactly. And her gear will look kind of ramshaden, but it wasn't professionally made. It was just something that was kind of almost looks like it was made in someone's house and they're still learning the trade.
Oh yeah,
I didn't
she'll
I didn't hear you come up. I am completely startled when you came out of the woodwork like that.
Oh, I beg pardon. Are you all together?
yeah, we're a group.
She points to the postmaster and she's like, he doesn't seem combat ready.
Oh, he looks very combat ready.
Oh,
Scarred
he's
face, very grizzled look.
Oh.
This is a man who looks like he's probably seen the worst of it and has walked
like-
away from it.
This is
And
the
has
proprietor of
retired.
the inn.
No,
He's the
he's
no, he's like the guard, like the
that kind of postmaster. Okay.
yeah,
Yes.
Yeah,
he's-
Post office.
Postmaster. Okay, I was thinking the same thing, man. So
I was like, the
He's a
mailman is
master
ready
of
for
the
combat?
post. He's a master of the post.
right.
Okay.
So it's like
Yeah.
Ford from
Sorry.
Dark Tower.
yeah. He's
Oh.
he's like guarding the inn because it's on the road.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You gotta talk to him before you get in.
Oh, well, then I'd know who he is anyway, then.
Yes.
What seems to be the trouble?
Well, I don't mean to be a nuisance. I assume you were going inside?
Oh yeah. I'm kind of hungry. It's kind of late. Probably a good idea to rest up. So yeah, we're about to head inside.
Damn right we
Well,
are.
Wait, what did Dickie say?
Diggy
Damn
said,
right
"Damn
we
right
were."
we are."
Well, then, perhaps we can speak inside.
Yeah, sure. I'm
Let's do
always more open to speaking when I have a drink in my hand and food in front of me.
I say, of course, and put my hand out towards the door. After you.
Ouch.
She'll walk in.
I think Dinky and Tone would probably think that was also for them and would just be like, "Yeah, no, we're going to." Like,
Don't mind if I do.
yeah.
So- Scoot, so
Bouchard's
it's like
brother's like, what
Scoot, so
Oh.
it's like
what should I tell Bouchard?
Oh, I was hoping you would just,
Forget that you were here?
yeah.
You have such a sense of humor.
I try.
So is it kind of like
you Bouchards though don't seem to appreciate my humor, but it's fine. It's fine.
As long
No,
as bars don't get broken, hey.
there
Well, that's
will
horrible.
be no broken bars today. You just let your brother know that I'll talk to him. I'll send him a letter. You let him know that I'll deal with it. Yeah, I'll talk to him. I'll let him know what's going on. He
his
can look
brother?
forward to hearing from me.
Who's his
His-
brother?
His brother, it's Captain Bouchard, from
Oh, okay, the guy
Ramballo,
in the city. Yeah.
the
Oh,
captain of Ramballo. Yeah,
a
my
Rumbala.
home
Okay.
city. Yeah,
Okay.
that's his brother here.
All right.
So yeah,
So
you
it's
just
like it's June-ish right now, like you said, Scoot, and it's like twilight. Like, okay, so there's like another like hour or two of daylight at
About 2
most,
hours of daylight. Yeah, it's
and it's like warm out.
maybe 2.5 hours. Yeah.
All
Well, at
right,
this
let's
point,
get
it's
in.
about. Yeah, it's. Let me get the time proper. That would
Let's
be
get
the time
inside.
proper.
Oh, okay, yeah, perfect. We'll go in and procure lodgings and see what
So
seems.
who all has mounts?
I do. I have a riding
I think we
horse.
all do.
Yeah.
So we would all have to stop to.
Yep.
Yep, you're gonna have to. And you guys got the wagon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there a livery here at
There
this
is a
inn, or
livery here, and there is storage stalls for wagons and for all the accoutrements that you would expect in a well-stocked livery.
so does
This is
Dianea have a horse or a riding horse, or did she just come walking out?
She
well,
just came walking up to us, so
Mhm.
we
Yeah,
don't
but does he have
know
a mount,
anything.
or
No.
do you have a mount? Okay.
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
all
So they have a livery, and I guess we'll put the horses up for the night.
need
And
2 silver for each of the horses and
yeah,
7 gold for the donkey
lodgings.
and 7 silver for the donkey and the wagon.
All right, total. You mean for the whole party, or
No.
each?
Each.
Each. Okay. So
Each.
say again. I'm sorry. Say again. How much silver?
7 silver for that
Yeah.
wagon and that donkey. I hate
Yeah.
repeating. And 2 silver per horse.
Okay.
Your horses will be brushed and fed.
Oh, the
Saddles
horses are
removed.
always treated very well here.
Mhm.
We've been here often.
Why
And,
don't you just say 9?
don't
Why don't
try
you
and-
just say 9 silver?
Because I'm gonna pay
There
for
you
my
go.
own, and
Well, because you have 3 horses, so that's
Okay.
6 silver there, and 7 silvers for the.
There you go, kind sir.
For that, so that's 7 and 6 is 13, and well,
Oh my
looking
God.
at you directly in the eye, he says, "I may not be from the academy, but I do know math."
and I'm sure you know that I and my friend here, and she motions Sindiki, have been here often, and we will always pay you the right amount, and we will always take
yeah.
care of you. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the chat.
Yeah, give me a second. I got most of my coins on the party sheet, the caravan thing.
So you got the coins on the wagon? Is
Yeah,
that where all those coins are? Okay.
Yeah.
oh, because he couldn't carry them because of
I
his
can't carry anything.
encumbrance. Oh my
Oh
god,
my
Dinky.
Dude, this is
Oh.
Uncle Owen all over again,
Yeah.
Scoot. It's
Dinky
Olin.
can't carry
Oh, yeah.
anything.
I can.
You have an Olin V2
He
in
doesn't
this game.
do poetry though.
No
Yeah.
poetry, thank God.
No poetry.
His antics are as crazy, or if not crazier.
Uh-oh.
He doesn't do poetry, just does pure shenanigans.
Oh, that's about on par with the halfling.
Yeah. So you settle up.
Mhm.
Yep. 9 silvers for the livery.
Get that.
Yeah, and I guess once the horses are taken care of, we'll make our way inside.
Let's see.
So yes, your horses and everything are taken care of. As you notice that the place is quite full this evening, being that it is the halfway point or the 1 day mark from either leaving Rimbal or not Rimbal Endhome or arriving in Endhome. Most folks opt to stay at the inn before making the rest of the journey forward. And anybody leaving, as long as they didn't get out too late from Endhome itself, typically stay here as well. Or nobody wants to deal with the parasites or those that may wander upon the prey upon those on the road at night.
Let's move that into 1 and boat.
I'm gonna seek out the least occupied corner of this place.
There is a table that is set off to the side of the area that
I'm
has not
beelining
been
it.
occupied yet at this point. But before you can make your way to there, the mistress at the door says, "Whoa, whoa, slow up, big guy. You need to register if you're planning to stay this evening."
It would be nice if we could.
Indeed, it would be nice if you could register.
Motion for her impatiently. What do I need to do?
Talon will like hold a hand up to him and then like speak to the lady like, we would like a room each if that's available.
We have, well, there are 4 of you. We have room for you. What class room would you like?
I would like a room with a bed and a lock on the door. A comfortable bed would be nice, but a clean bed.
You don't
would be
look like
good.
the type that needs your pillows fluffed.
No.
So that'll be 5 silver for the evening.
Dinky, if you want your pillow fluff, that is on you. But 5 silver each.
That'll be a
I'll have
gold
a
for a
nice
room
pillow.
that we fluffed the pillows in.
A
Dinky,
gold.
that is on you.
Jesus. This highway robbery. Okay.
What kind of room is that?
I don't know.
Nope. Noble room?
I guess.
Yes.
Yeah, Fade's taking that. There you go.
650.
I can just sleep outside. This really isn't necessary.
The gate locks at dark. And we can't have, well, looking you up and down. I guess it would be okay if you slept by the stable.
I
understand your plight.
I would have no issue with it.
Well, then just whatever you want in food, you can pay for that.
Agreed.
And
Pull out
while you're out there,
smoke.
could you by chance perhaps look over some of the animals?
Yeah.
Like our livestock, to make sure that we're tending them properly? And any suggestions you may have?
If it is a concern for the livestock's well-being, as you so call them, then yes, I can do that.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Your irritation just blows right over her head. Doesn't even recognize it as that.
Was it 5 silver for a room? Is that what they said? For
Yeah.
a normal, non-fluffed room? Okay, yeah. Dolan does,
Non-fluffed
Dolan does
room.
not need a fluffed room. Dinky's just being extra. He doesn't need a fluffed room either. He's just
What
extra.
are you talking about? My pillow needs fluffing?
Dinky,
He got
your
used to
pillow does
living at
not
the
need
cats.
fluffing.
He got used to living at the
you've been
cats.
staying with the cats for too long, Dinky. Guess what? Get ready to this. Well, I guess in living because we don't stay on the road. What am I kidding?
Well, the last time you all stayed on the road, Dinky almost got killed by some weasels.
Yeah, the
Oh, I
ferocious
remember
weasels. Forget it. Forget that shit. I need my nice fluffy pillow, and I'm good.
Weasels.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they all attacked me.
Were they weasels or badgers? Or the same?
they're
family?
Badgers, giant
Something
badgers.
like that.
A couple
they were
giant badgers, and then all the little ones.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I almost
Nice.
died. It was horrible.
That's also where they lost all their food to the ants.
Yeah.
That
That makes
sounds like a
sense.
great camping trip.
Well, welcome to the group. This is every adventure.
That's good.
It is almost death every time we go out.
That's all good.
If it wasn't the screaming from Dinky that woke him up, it pretty much he would have been dead.
Literally, that's what woke us up, was Dinky screaming.
Well, the only one who
We were
woke up was
alive.
Siamon. Siamon was the only one who woke up.
I slept. Oh, I did sleep through it.
I don't.
He had
They
to
hadn't
wake
met back up with you yet. I think.
No, I,
But you
I
slept
yeah, they
remember.
did. They did. That's right. You
Yeah, I
slept through
remember
it.
being there. Yeah, I think that was before I left.
You slept through the screaming?
Yeah, I was screaming.
I didn't hear it. I slept through it, and someone had to wake me up, and I think I had to go fight without my armor, which I was not happy with. But
Can't armor up in the middle like on
I know,
No, that's
but
cool.
I don't want to. Like, I'm the meat shield. Like, I want my armor.
Yeah, you can't. Of course, yeah, and you can't sleep with that
So
shit.
they're all out
I
there in
was
their
like,
pajamas.
Yeah,
I
I
was
mean,
like, I
what
don't
else
wanna
you gonna
go
do?
in.
What else
Like,
are you
good
gonna
luck,
do?
Dinky.
Yeah, you'd be getting fucked up.
I tried to hide from him. That didn't work. They could smell like
Let's see what Dionea has to say.
Oh, you guys, welcome to the shenanigans of this group, though.
Looking forward to it.
So I guess once you guys get done getting registered, we go have a seat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you all make your way
Fade
to
is-
the table.
Fade's not very people friendly. So he might
Collins used to
run.
being around non-people friendly people, so it's fine.
Yeah, he's definitely up in his own shit right there. So
Well, we had a dwarf before, so Tolan's used to it.
Fade's just
One
got
of
an
the
ego.
waiters walks up to the table that the 4 of you are seated at. What will you be having? Would you like the dinner special for the evening? Roasted quail with carrots, potatoes?
That sounds fantastic.
Oh, yeah, that sounds
And-
good.
To drink?
And an ale.
Wait
At
a
least-
minute. Looks at Dinky.
What did you do?
There's no
dude?
dancing on the tables tonight, young man.
Well, the night's still young, sir. You never know.
Dinky, you
No.
should probably keep your feet on the ground.
As he looks around, and he's like, oh, I don't see that cleric
Yeah, it's
of
sorry.
Bacchus here. Where's that dwarf that was with you that got thrown across my bar?
Is he dead?
He died.
He's no longer a part of this group.
The
No,
Very
looking.
good, because we don't need those shenanigans here, regardless of.
There will
Treat this
be
place like you treat the Temple of Bacchus.
there will be no shenanigans had from this group. Never.
Well, we'd never do something silly like that.
So Fade
Yeah.
starts rubbing his temples and asks for a wine list.
I would like an ale. I would like a big, strong ale.
I'm digging this music, man.
And that's the music that's playing in the inn right now.
Yeah, I like it.
Nice.
I will have the special. Thank you.
Very good. Well, I've got blood wine, blueberry wine, a deepwood spice wine.
What's your finest?
Our finest at this time of year would probably be our winter wine.
And how much will that run me?
It'll be 9 gold for a bottle, or 3 gold a glass.
Well, why don't you give me a bottle and the special?
Very good. Mr.
And,
not going...
and glasses for everyone, of course.
Glasses.
I'll take some. Hey, yeah, give me some.
Glasses of wine?
I don't know, something good. What?
Do I have to drink
And
my
ha-
beer or my ale out of a glass? Is that what you're saying? Is that what's going
No.
on here?
How much is the special, Goot?
3 silver.
Okay. Right, there you go, dude.
The drink for the rest of you, or are you all going to drink of the bottle of wine?
I would
Whatever
like some
anyone
ale.
doesn't. Yeah, whatever anyone doesn't drink, I'm gonna keep.
Would you like our low port ale? Our high water ale? Our deep dark pale ale?
I want a strong ale. What is your strong ale?
The deep dark.
I'll take a deep dark.
Very good.
I will be having just water. Thank you.
Very good. Water in the special. Deep dark pale ale in the special. And you, sir, looking at Dinky.
Oh yeah, special sounds good to me. What was that? I took something good, like one of those wines that you were telling about. What do you think would be good for a little halfling like myself?
The Sunless Sea Blue.
The what? Yeah, I'll take it, whatever.
The Sunless Sea Blue.
The
Sunless Sea.
Blue. Was that like some kind of special? What is it?
It's the Sunless Sea Blue wine. It's a
Okay.
dwarven wine.
Yeah, I'll take that. Sounds good. How much is that stuff?
It's 9 silver for a glass,
Sounds good. Take that.
or 3 gold for a bottle.
Ooh, whole bottle. That sounds good.
Oh,
Now,
God.
What
may
is
I
it?
remind you one more time, dear friend, no dancing on the tables tonight.
Yeah, should I have bought in
I
the?
would never do that. Why would
Dinky,
you
keep
think I
your
would
feet
do
on the
that?
floor. Right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of alcohol flowing tonight.
Oh,
Oh, this is normal.
That roll.
Whoa.
I need rolls like that.
Only when it doesn't count.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it's
And that's what
supposed to
I
be.
hate.
That's how it's
Yeah.
supposed to be.
And so,
Subtraction. Well,
You
money
have
from
some
over
time
here.
to talk amongst yourselves.
Mhm.
He says it'll be out in about 10 minutes. The drinks will come shortly, though. And indeed, within a couple minutes, all the drinks that you ordered are set out at the table. 4 wine glasses, 2 bottles of wine, one the Sunless Sea Blue and the other the Winter Wine, a water, and a
High
pitcher
roller.
of water for Diana. And Talon, your ale, your deep, dark, pale ale is placed in front of you. A very large tankard of it.
Nice.
Just what I wanted.
Indeed.
I'm gonna roll a smoke.
No pipe?
No, I roll my own. No pipe.
No. They do not work with that one. What?
Have you seen mine?
No.
I organized it somewhere. Really?
Well, that's good. Really good organization. Yeah, I love that. Okay. This is your all cue to
What?
Diana.
Oh, Diana,
Yes.
What's happened?
you wanted to talk.
Yes. I'm looking for able-bodied help. There's cursed lands nearby. We drew
I
it
could have told you that, but yeah, no, continue.
we drew it forbidden from setting foot on that land, but I feel like there has to be a way to break that curse. I've tried alone, but I've been unsuccessful thus far, and so I thought to seek aid, and you're the first group I've seen come through here that looks the type to take on a challenge.
What kind of cursed land and where exactly is this cursed land? Because we're looking for an area that's not in great shape to do some stuff in, to fix some things, and it would be fantastic if it was the same place.
Well, it's a place that I believe your civilization has come to be calling the Cave of the Dead. A lot of
Huh.
unnatural creatures roaming there. They defy the natural order. It must be restored.
I couldn't have heard you said better words. We are actually looking for the Cave of the Dead to fix it. Dionysus talked to me and told me to fix the things, and I want to fix the things, and so we need to go to the Cave of the Dead and put the thing back where it belongs. So, yeah, hi. Lovely to meet you. I love that we're on the same page here. I think we should
Mostly.
join. We should join forces here. Mostly. Like, wait, it took her a minute, like a second, like, wait, mostly.
Well,
I thought everything we just said was like, it lined up, right?
all
Yep.
except Dionysus. But
Oh,
yes.
shit. Do you have a problem with her?
No. No.
You say no. But I don't hear no. And she's why I'm doing this whole thing. She's who told me about this whole thing, so.
Well, I can overlook that so long as our goals align.
Oh. You're one of those druid folk, aren't you?
I
Druid?
suppose that's what you would call us.
We partied along with one.
You knew another.
Yeah.
That is rare
He was
indeed.
interesting. He left us because
She
she left
She-
us
she left you.
because
She was also, though, a follower of the new. She wasn't a follower of the old way. So she actually worshipped a deity.
Hmm.
I don't know enough about druids.
Well, you would have known that from interacting with Cleo. That's why I'm putting that out there.
Oh, I was thinking. Wait, wasn't Damon's
Gifamir?
first character? No,
Mhm.
Damon's
Yeah.
first character was a
So that's two of them.
druid. Oh, so it's two because Cleo was a druid. So there was
Yep.
Cleo, and there was what was his first character's name?
I don't know.
To
I
read
forgot
about the
about that.
druids and this. So the gist of it is that there's the old ways, and then there's like a new sect, a new order that follows a different type of druidic path.
Yeah. That
Okay.
actually pay homage to the deities, and so between like clerics and druids, really, it's kind of like dwarves and elves.
Yeah.
They're very they'll get along, but there's
Yeah,
a
I
lot of
get it.
tension between
Yeah,
the
there's
two.
tension. Yeah.
And so a druid of the old
Lorfiel.
way, which Lorfiel, that was it. The druid of the old way is kind of just how Priceless played it.
Very neutral.
Well, very much like, well, okay,
I'll overlook that because
I'll overlook this because we're aligned on our
Yeah,
goal.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. I
Yeah.
like that.
But
I like the
I
old
know.
way.
I forgot that
these
Cleo.
these new
yeah.
deities that have come into the world,
Yeah, they fucked up the order of things a little bit.
Not so sure that we really want to go down that path.
Yeah.
So, I suppose that we should set out tomorrow, as it is
Oh, yeah.
quite late. I do know the way. I am familiar with this area, if you should need a guide.
That is fantastic. Because I've never been there. So, I don't know if Dinky was there when I had fucked off for a little bit, but it'll be great to have somebody who actually knows the area and what's going on. Cause literally, I don't like. I know you don't get along with Dionysus, but I don't know her. I met her when I had a drink, and she showed me this thing. So I'm just here to put the thing back where it belongs. So I'm glad that we're on the same page with that.
You shared a drink with your deity.
I had a drink in a temple while I was waiting on friends, and then I had a vision, and then I found out that it was a vision with a deity. And here we are.
Sure.
I want to ask how far is travel to this cave of the dead you speak of?
Okay, well, looking
3
at
days.
this map, yeah, I was about to say, if travel to this inn was 1 day, then yeah. Now, would I be able to utilize a shortcut through the forest since I'm familiar with the area?
Not with a wagon. A wagon will not be able to pass through.
That's right. Yeah.
So-
You
who's been
you
there?
could pass through quite easily, but you're not going to be able to help the rest of the.
Okay.
Okay, so only
Ah,
yeah, so only she's been there. You guys have
That's
never
why
been
she
there
doesn't have a
before.
horse.
Yep.
Well, we keep him up here in the wagon. We'll have to pay the livery, and we'll make our way on foot through the woods.
We would have been back here every other night anyway, so
Well, you're
Sure.
still looking at on foot, your travel is going to take.
Well, how would we know?
Longer.
Well, I'm telling that to
Yeah.
Dianea.
Mhm.
Okay.
It's like
So
it
it's
would
3 days.
it would cut down some time, but you guys would still struggle. So it would take
What-
about 3 days time. I would try to take you through the forest, but it can be treacherous at times, so perhaps the road is best.
3 days. Man.
Travel up the. I mean, you want to risk the woods. It's a direct path.
You would not be able to bring your animal companions nor your cart.
Understood.
Oh, well,
I'm not really a fan of leaving carts on the side of the road, but looks like. And I don't know where this cave is in relation to the nearest place, which would be Jimmy Jean's tower.
Oh, it is still some way from Jimmy Dean's tower.
Jimmy Dean's Tower is about close to
Yeah.
a day's travel from where you are now.
Well, that's better than okay.
question. Did Talon, when we were in the horse area, notice if Jacob, who was our buddy before, was back in this area after Gifamir had chased him off?
You did not
He got-
see Jacob.
Oh, shit. I was gonna say, he got chased off, he didn't die, right? Because I feel like if he died, Talon would be, like, way more upset over it.
He did not die.
He got
He,
okay.
he basically said he had enough of Gifamir's bullshit and that he was
Okay.
just going to
Okay.
Leave.
If Talon would have seen him, she would have been like,
try to hire him
Hey-
again.
hey, bud. So that guy's gone, and I'm here again. But damn it, okay.
What type of creatures have you encountered in the woods
Ooh,
in these parts?
That is a good question.
So being
Please.
close to the city, it's a little less crazy, but there definitely are bandits that you know of.
Very
There's
good.
Rumor of a black unicorn.
It's
some
interesting.
Ancient arcana stuff.
Ancient arcana stuff.
Oh yeah.
You had me at Black Unicorn, man.
Yeah.
There's haunted areas. There's a couple of rangers who live in here. There's you
So
would
it's-
know about an abandoned temple as well.
It's about 22 miles across.
Owlbears, trolls, various wildlife. And recently there has been an agitated black dragon flying around.
Hmm.
Could it happen to be the same?
Well, I'm
black
just
dragon?
telling Dianea
okay.
this. This isn't conversational. Just giving Dianea an
Okay.
idea of what to expect. There's a lot of dangers,
Right.
and
Surely
So-
one of your prowess could guide us through these woods unseen. That's to Dianea.
I could certainly try, but should you make one mistake, one mishap at the wrong time, it could cost you everything.
Foreboding. Yeah.
So
It
how
was
long do we
intended
think
to
it'll
be.
take us to get there if we were to use our horses? Like, because like technically we're going a longer distance, but we have the horses.
Regardless, we're leaving the cart somewhere. That's a given
That
right
wouldn't
there.
be the
But
first time that we've done that.
yeah, regardless, we're going to leave the cart. But horses, yeah, I didn't hear what you said. Would we be able to get our horses through the woods?
No, that would not
Okay.
be feasible. It is dense, lush forest. The horses would struggle.
Gotcha.
The
We're
unicorns
trekking
make
it.
Just fine.
Well, a
Oh,
unicorn.
it's a black.
The black
magical.
unicorn. Yeah.
A unicorn has made
mythical-
its home there.
A
It's a
black
mythical
unicorn
creature.
would be an evil unicorn. Unicorns
Yeah,
are
myth-
typically good. A black
Yep.
unicorn would be one that is evil.
I've watched Legend, man. Okay, I've seen it. Well, it looks like we're
It's only
hoofing
a
it, man.
rumor, though.
It's a cool
All right.
rumor. I'm down for the black unicorn encounter. I don't know though the direction. Is it north? So we're gonna have to head up on the road north for like a day and then go west from there, or
Yeah.
like
If
where do
we-
we cut? Where are we
It's
cutting across?
northwest.
Is what I'm asking. Okay. So like general, like there. Okay.
There is a road we
Because-
could follow.
Because the caves is where me and Dinky have been before,
Yeah.
many of times, but
Yep.
the Cave of the Dead is past that.
Yep.
Okay, that's where I was confused because I heard caves before, and I'm like, wait, you haven't been there, but you've been there. So it's just a separate
Yeah.
cave system. Okay.
It's past it. And shit, for all we know, it's all connected because
Yeah, it could be a
whatever,
total
but
connected
yeah,
network.
we haven't been specifically to it's further past where we were.
Mhm.
And when we were at the caves, like, we left our stuff there. So
I've been down this road before, and so I mean, if we want to park, it's the wagon situation. If we want to park the mounts in the wagon at the edge of on the tree line, like a little bit inside, if we could conceal it well enough, I just wouldn't recommend leaving all of our shit on there.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to try and hire somebody in?
That's what I was.
see Jacob.
That's what
I
I
know
was.
Jacob. I have a relationship with him. I trust him. He's watched our shit so much. I was hoping to see him.
Or we could go to Jimmy Dean's is on the way. It looks like it's, I don't know how far off the path, like 2 miles
I
off the
would-
path at
It's
the fork
close
in the
to
road.
the path. It's
I
close
would
to the
much
path.
rather stay away from Jimmy D.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh, so you don't like Jimmy Dean?
they have history, man.
Is there bad blood there, or is it just that you don't like his magic?
His magic is chaotic.
I agree. I don't say that I don't like it, but I agree it is chaos.
Kind of smirk at that, but I don't really look up and meet eyes with him. I'm smoking,
No.
but I know exactly. I give him the look like, of course, I know exactly
I mean,
what he's talking about.
I'll respect that. If you're going to be showing us to a place that I really would like to go to and to do this thing, so I will vote on saying no to Jimmy Dean.
If he is a companion of yours, we may stop to say hello, but I will not stay there.
I mean, I would only want to stop there to stay there. I don't need to say hello, really. So let's we could just say that will not be our resting spot if that is all right.
Could camp on the tree line, and just keep watch. Bring everything, put the stuff right inside the tree line, try to conceal it as best as possible, and then make our way on foot through the woods. But
whether we're going on horse and carriage or we're going on foot, we'll be camping in or close to the trees. So
yeah, we're on the same page. as far
Yeah,
as that
so
goes.
I'd say I think we should take our stuff. I think. Is that what we're going on? Or are
I
we
don't
just
think.
gonna
I
walk?
mean, do we have a choice? That's what I'm wondering. Is there anybody we could at least? I mean, could we store some of the stuff here at the inn?
What is it that burdens you so?
I don't have
Yes.
stuff.
Good question.
I don't have stuff that I care about, to be honest.
I thought we
Except
had
for
a
what's
bunch of.
physically on me now.
I thought there was a bunch of stuff on the wagon, like currency.
Oh,
There's
I'm
my
sure there is.
currency.
That's
My
Dinky's.
Dinky's
Dinky's got
though.
a ton of
That's-
money on this.
That's all
That's what I'm
Dinky's
talking about
problem.
right there. What is it that burdens you so? And I look at the halfling.
Yeah,
My money.
and Tall is like, I don't got shit on there.
Well,
I-
well,
I travel with only what I can carry.
those the
That's a true druid right there.
I don't really have a choice but to travel with what I can carry, but Dinky, you're good. You're good. We'll protect your money.
battle.
I'll carry some of it for you. It's fine. Just don't keep track of it too much. I'll count it for you.
Or something. Sure. I'm gonna have to write down the exact amount.
Uh-huh.
I want
Well,
to finish
yeah.
off the glass of wine in one sip right now.
That's your first class, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, if we're
Dinky's
keeping
so-
track.
Oh, you
then
guys
Tall-
have... Don't forget your barrels of water.
Yep.
Dinky can't carry a
Some
barrel
water.
of water. Sorry.
We have
Well,
we
no,
have
but
all
we-
currency.
I-
We got I don't know exactly how heavily laden the wagon is, but it sounded like there was a lot of valuable shit on it. So that's why
Well,
I brought that up.
there's stuff, but like the water, if someone wants to steal our barrel of water, like fuck you, but okay, take it. You know?
No, the
like,
water I'm not worried about. It's other like
Yeah.
it's
Sorry.
ration. It's rations. I mean, if we have a ton of rations on there, that or
We got feed. Yeah, a lot of feed.
yeah. Either way, I don't know of any other choice but to just take it because I was saying, is there any way to
not
store it?
worried. I just say let's
If
go.
you're not worried, I'm not worried. Yeah,
Let's
if you're not
go.
worried, I'm not worried.
It's Dinky's money. I'm not worried.
I was just making a suggestion. I'm not worried about it. I don't have a stake in the game, the currency game of the halfling.
Oh,
We shall see what
Let's
happens.
go. Dinky, I
If you
got your
are
back. I'll help
worried
you out
about
with this.
nourishment, I can do my best to
Yeah.
feed and give you water.
Yeah, I think we're good. What
Well,
if we
let's go
lose a
find
couple of things? It's fine. We'll be fine. They're things. As long as I have my armor that's on me and my sword and shield.
If you
I'm
truly
good.
do live a life of danger, you cannot take material possessions with you to the afterlife.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. So yeah, we'll take the horses and carriage, and we'll make our way as close to the cave of the dead as we can. We'll keep them in the safest place if we can, of course. When we head inside, and
What does Belzor look like, Scoot?
Elzor?
Alice here.
Yeah,
he looks evil, and he's a mage.
more.
And very wizardly.
Very wizardly.
Yeah.
That's all I've got.
Middle-aged man.
Mm-hmm.
Dark skin.
Mm-hmm.
Beard.
Okay.
Longish flowing hair.
Okay. Okay. Piercing.
No discernible scars or facial markings. Thin.
Tell me, Druid, in your travels in this area, have you not come across anyone he would appear in his mid to early 50s, a scholarly type, a summoner?
I probably didn't come across him, but have I come across him?
No.
No. Okay. I spend most of my time within nature. I do not pass many travelers, but no, I've seen no one of such a description.
See, thank you. I'm gonna ask everybody about that guy.
I feel like
I've heard the song
flashbacks.
before.
I feel like when I was looking for Jamea's view, and I was asking literally the exact description of this person to everyone that I met. Did you see this person? No? Are you sure? Okay.
Is
All right.
I want to
he
get that guy.
is he a worry to you?
So when you
Oh,
say when
yeah.
you say that, I'm gonna look up at her and kind of blow smoke out and say, the man must be put down.
He killed our friend. She points
Oh.
to Dinky. Yeah.
As your kind would like to say, he's a defilement upon nature.
Ah,
His very presence defiles nature.
well then he certainly must be dealt with. I have been feeling a dark presence from towards the north, but I assumed I would deal with it at a later time.
Interesting.
It's
Like
near
the-
Old Rock River. If you are familiar with this area at all, it
Is-
seems you
is-
have some knowledge.
Is that the big cave system that is by where the river splits like a fork? Or is that like further north?
Yes, by where the river splits. I thought it to be perhaps some vampiric
No.
cluster, but
They do.
it could be anything,
wait.
really.
Did you think it's vampiric?
I listen to what the nature spirits tell me, and that is what they whisper. But
That's not.
They
That's
have-
good, but not
they have
good.
been mistaken before. People have a way of masking their identities.
I feel like these people would be so vampiric that nobody could mistake them for being vampires. But even if you're wrong, or even if they were wrong, better safe than sorry, right? But no, like there's also vampires that we're looking for, and they're probably looking for us.
You guys got a lot of loose dangling threads going on here. So what's the vampire story going on?
Oh,
The vampires are from Endhome, and we're living in the noble estates, and
then
were
they
doing
fled?
bad things. They were doing
And
bad
they-
things, and we caught them, and they fled. And they
Okay.
saw us. They know who we
Slave
are.
trade.
Yep.
They were.
They were slave traders.
They were
okay?
slave
And-
traders,
Mhm.
and
And
They were eating people too. You know,
don't forget the
drinking
pit,
blood,
the draining
Yeah.
pits.
too. Yeah.
oh
Underneath the
yeah,
house. Yeah.
You mean like where
They
they
were-
drain the people like blood,
Like
like
the
fill the
blood.
pits of
Yeah,
blood?
like there was a big pentagram, and they had people
Nice.
hanging, and blood was draining, and
Yeah.
they had slaves, and they were trading the slaves, and they tried to kill us, and they know who we are and how we taste, and they escaped, and
So how did they? I mean, you guys overpowered them with like the help of the city and yourselves, and like
You would think that,
Oh,
right?
This is getting fun now. Let's hear it. Let's hear what happened here.
yeah, I'm actually role playing
Dinky,
this.
do
I'm
you want
asking.
to tell?
Yeah.
Dinky, do you want to tell it?
Roar. Well, we went down there. We tried to find them, you know, because we're gonna kill some vampires. We're gonna kill some vampires. This is nothing. Do nothing to us. We walked down in there. You know what they did? The very first thing, as soon as I walked in that basement, they bit the shit out of me. It just kept on trying to eat me. It just kept on trying to. I couldn't get them out. Couldn't do nothing. And then I just passed out, and that's all I remember.
One of them bit the lady bit the shit out of me too. It
She got
almost made me pass out too. I think someone else got bit. But it was daytime, so Dinky, I don't know. Did we? I might have had to drag you out of there.
Gifamir did.
Gifamir Gifamir drug you out because they were in like a underground room. So we drug you out into the sunlight, and they couldn't come out into the sunlight, and we had to run because we were about to die, and then we had to tell the captain, and by the time we found out what was going on, they were seen escaping the sewers and running away.
So
And now
the guard being sent there.
Earlier, the girl went there. They died.
So the city watch tried to seize them and went to their property, and they
city guards
escaped.
tried to go there, and they got like killed.
Well,
They got massacred.
So in other words, you have a pissed off wizard that wants you to kill you. You have a horde of pissed off noble satanic vampires that want to kill you.
Mm-hmm.
There's
have
also what
A
else do you
drain.
know?
Yeah,
We'll fill out the rest.
I think I'll find out as I go, and I'll just keep asking the questions as it like comes up.
So there's a
I'll
young
ask.
dragon, the one that you.
Oh yeah, the
you
dragon,
missed that conversation.
black dragon. No, I heard it. You guys brought up a black dragon, and I'll query you about that. And
The
of this
one
black dragon.
Yeah, he killed a different friend of ours that was actually from the university. That was like, I blame him.
Right?
You'd know Napo. He was probably the oldest one in the
I thought that
universe.
was a
Who
young
always
black
talked
dragon.
about wanting to
Spread out poison
go off
and
on
melted them.
adventure, but
So
had become too old in his
like
studies.
green.
Is a black
So-
dragon not also acid?
Hold on there. What, Scoot? What were you
Sorry.
saying?
Sorry.
So Fade would know of Napo. He was
Yeah.
renowned in the university. He was probably about, at the time he went adventuring, he was what, in his 80s?
Wow. Human
Human.
Yeah.
in his 80s.
Yeah, he died
That's the
fast,
time
Late
he went.
70s.
slow.
That's when he.
Yeah.
So he went out adventuring in his 80s, and he's renowned. Okay, he's a
Yep.
renowned archaeologist, a scholar.
Not archaeologist, a scholarly type at the university.
I know. I was just
Oh, gotcha. Oh, I get where you were going with that.
Yep.
Yeah, and he really insisted that we went for this young dragon, and that ended in his death. So that young dragon continued to try to come after us.
Why?
And because we took a scale, we needed a
You
scale
took
off
okay. You
of
took-
a living dragon, which is why we were going after the dragon in the first place. But it was Napo who insisted. I wanted to leave. I tried to insist that we leave, but we had to take a. So yes, so that dragon is probably also, and it's a young dragon, so he's probably gonna be around for a while.
Black dragon.
I thought it was a black dragon, but I might have been mistaken.
Because
It's a black dragon.
It was.
It was a black
It's
dragon.
black
'Cause
dragon.
I thought black dragons were also acid. I thought it was
Yeah,
black
are.
and green. Okay.
Okay, that's
They are. I
okay,
always
yeah.
get confused about that shit. It's like chloritic acid is the green one, and I always get it confused. One of them is like a.
Chloritic is
Vapor.
green. Acid is black.
Okay.
There you go.
So that's
See,
what
it's like the
acid.
same shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like this. It's like chlorine gas versus acid. It's like very similar.
So do
Okay.
you want me to continue?
No,
There's
I think
more.
that'll be enough for this evening, my lady. You
Are
have
you
lots of.
certain you all are up to this task?
I'm gonna drink a
sorry.
full. Scoot, that's another full glass for me right there. One sip. I'll be right back. One sip.
What's the hell, Arnold?
Well, how many people have passed in your wake?
we are still here, though,
Look.
right, Dinky?
That's
Right?
Look,
But I can't help but wonder for how long.
You know what? My end goal is finding my brother, and I mean, I kind of can't go home until I do that. So if I don't go home because I'm dead, that's that.
Well,
And that's a whole nother story.
Evil
Oh,
sorcerers,
I
dragons,
asked them if they wanted me to.
vampires.
huh?
Yeah. Oh, there. I asked if you wanted me to continue because.
There's more.
Those rat folk, those rat vampires.
No,
those rat
the rat folk are our
werewolves.
friends. The rat folk are our friends.
But there was there was some other ones too. I mean, there's some other ones too. There's
The other ones were not so happy with us.
what is it, rat wolves or something?
Oh, the were rats.
Were rats, that's
Oh,
it.
there's the were rats.
Nice.
Where
Were-
rats?
Yep.
There's
Disgusting creatures.
there's my personal favorite, which is Jack Gortboat.
Yep.
Who
I am unfamiliar.
I am more afraid of Jack Gortboat than I am of that dragon. If that says anything. And I'm pretty fucking scared of that dragon. So
This
What's
is a
his
good
name?
guy. I think you just got it wrong.
Jack what?
Jack Gortboat. Let me
Gortoat.
This is a good guy.
He is not
What?
a good guy.
What is
Totally good guy.
a were rat?
I'm
It's
all
like a
address
werewolf.
Dionysia. A form of lycanthrope. Filthy, disgusting creatures. Surely you've heard of werewolves, right?
Mhm.
Or wolf wares. The same the same concept.
I have a passing knowledge. We don't really encounter much of those where we hold claim.
A demi-human creature that can shape shift into the form of a rat. Filthy creatures.
They got a nasty bite.
What do they eat?
Flesh.
People?
Flesh, yeah.
What I've seen, it looked like they eat people.
And
I'm
he
not
is like
sure.
rethinking this, huh?
As
I'm
your
not sure if I already had these problems or if you lot brought them to our doorstep.
I
We're-
didn't bring anything anywhere. People just
Let's
keep
talk
pointing
about
me towards problems to try to fix, and I do my best.
We
I'm just
also have rumors of ratkin eating meat,
Lord.
fresh meat, not decayed.
Lord, where is all the cold meat?
So it sounds like you have rumors of were rats, because I don't think rat folk.
Rat folk nor common rats eat flesh. They
Yeah.
eat decaying
Other things.
corpses.
Yeah. So it sounds like the were rats are out here as well. Is that
It would seem so.
that would explain
got
why we did
problems.
not find them in the sewers? That's what we
Mhm.
were looking for were rats in the sewers. Oh, jeez.
Jackie, look at Discord.
Oh, okay.
Remind me, sewers, they're a tunnel system for you
Ooh.
people, yes?
Wow.
Dinky. Wait, Dinky.
Perp shirts.
Didn't the rat folk that we talked to? They talked about cannibalistic rat folk.
Maybe. Yeah.
Did I tried to forget about it because I don't like to think of my rat friends like that, but they did. The ones that were exiled, the ones that we might have allowed back
Mm-hmm.
in to their society,
Mm-hmm.
they were exiled for cannibalism,
Careful.
and we allowed them. They were exiled to the caves, and we killed everything that was keeping them into the caves, and then brought them back to the city, and then they got, I guess, into the sewers, and then they got kicked out of the sewers, and now they're in the forests.
Right.
Or was it the
Well,
were-rats in the forest?
based on Fade, was it? Description, caves are nothing but natural sewers? A network of tunnels?
Man-made tunnels constructed underneath the city for sanitation purposes and waste
That-
disposal.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not so much, but it is a series of
They're dark,
tunnels.
damp areas. They're similar in environments. I was
It-
covered in shit in both of them, so yes, they do seem similar.
It would make sense that they would flee from one habitat to one similar in nature.
Yeah.
Precisely.
But if you're hearing about them in the forest, that could explain why we didn't hear about them when we went looking for them in the sewers again.
Well,
Or-
they eat
Seems
more
to scare
than
everyone out of the city.
they eat more than your people. They eat the animals of the forest, and that I cannot abide.
Hmm? Oh, so
Why does everyone have to cause trouble? Why are these people like this?
Well, now I feel that it's less me asking for your help and more me asking you to clean up your mess.
Ouch. But okay.
Filthy abominations need to be eradicated.
They helped us. Through some trying times.
You wouldn't
Uh,
happen to also be behind the undead cave, would you?
I don't think we had anything to do with that.
Roar.
Did we did
Nope.
No.
did we
Spencer-
release
Spencer
something
fell
that
off.
Yep,
I
he's gone.
think Spencer fell off, yeah. Did Dinky, did we release something that we didn't
Roar
know?
about the.
Wait,
No,
did you
no,
guys
no,
do
no,
the
no, no, no,
incantation?
no.
Did you do the incantation while I was
Yeah.
gone?
Of course we did. Why wouldn't we?
What was it?
It's just still more
Do you
power.
remember the story that Jimmy Dean told us about the whole city?
Nope. What's it?
With the Lich? The city of Baracus?
No, we didn't do any of that. We didn't do any incantations.
Didn't you guys say that you found the city? Did you release something
Yeah.
from that city? That was like the Lich. I don't know if
You
he
know
was the
what?
Lich King, but he might as well have been. He was a strong Lich. Did you release something, Dinky?
I distinctly remember we went to every single grave in there. There was nothing in them. We just
Wait,
went to
Shit,
all
I
the
was there
graves.
too for that.
Yeah. There's nothing there.
There was nothing there.
I think I'm starting to understand why the evil is growing. Is this what your civilization does to handle its issues?
No.
I don't know what you mean by is this
Yeah, what
what
the hell are you
they
talking about?
do. Throw
Well, you
adventurers at it to try to just kill things? Yes, that's what we do.
Mm.
I tell you what, you really need our help. You gotta make sure Binky's nice and clean in the stables. And
Did-
well,
Do you receive any training? Any tutelage?
Sometimes, yeah. I was trained. I've got training. I
well,
was
I was supposed to take some
almost a night. I thought about it for a little bit. I didn't do like any of their training, but I did other training.
In my order, we bring our young up to be able to handle any threat that opposes nature.
Yeah, I was taught to fight too. That's why I'm out here fighting things.
How come you're not taking care of this if you could take care of everything in nature? Miss Druid of everything's good.
Not
Well,
every
I am still young, and now I
Was
must
all the-
put what I learned into practice.
we are doing our best we don't have a lot of guidance. We're trying to kill bad things. That's all we want to do. We just want to kill the bad things. We don't want bad things. And then we chase bad things, and then other bad things pop up. So then we have to chase those bad things, and then other bad things pop up, and it's just a cycle, and...
Might I suggest you try defeating one of your bad things before taking on any more?
They run away!
They're just little wusses. They don't want to stand a fight, you know?
I would love to kill... The original reason I went into the caves was to go after a bad guy that I chased from Rembalo. Me and Dinky left our home city to chase after this guy. We tried, but it just didn't work out. And then
Well,
other bad things popped up, and it's not our fault that other bad things were just in the area, and then now we have to work on those bad things, and then other bad things pop up. It's causation is not correlation. I heard those words before. I don't know what they mean, but
no.
Your heart seems to be in the right place, so maybe we can learn from each other. You seem to have more experience than you can handle, and I have a tempered will. You can show me the ways of all of this, and I can try to keep you from making any new enemies before addressing your old ones.
you know what? I love the sound of that. I would love to not have any more enemies. That would be great.
Good. Because at this rate, evil will sweep over the land and there will be nothing left. We must act quickly.
I agree. Yeah, we need to stop it. Because I need to go find my brother. And all of this other bad stuff is kind of stopping me from doing that.
You didn't see a wagon come by with a big mark on the side of it and the wheel?
We know that he went into the cave, Dinky! We're not chasing the wagon anymore! Oh, jeez.
He might have got on a new wagon or something.
I think we found that wagon at the cave.
It was
And
all
then
good.
that's why
Yeah.
we went into the cave, Tinky. And then, I got knocked unconscious by a spider or something, and then they jumped in, and then I fell in, and so everyone else jumped in, something like that.
A spider? But they're so tiny and cute.
Oh no, they were giant. And not so cute. They were very bitey and angry.
Well, what did you do to offend them?
I was in the wrong place at the wrong time. I was trying to go after the bad guy, and he happened to jump into their spider place with all their webs, and that... I didn't want the spiders, I wanted the guy. The spiders just happened to be there. I can't speak spider to tell them I come in peace.
So you invaded their home.
Unintentionally. I was trying to get the guy. The bad guy that does the bad things.
You could have just asked permission. They may have even helped you.
What the hell?
Next time, can you show me how to ask permission? Because I don't know if I know how to
How do
ask
you
permission
talk to
from a
to
spider.
Easily. It's the same way I'm going to go talk to the animals outside and see if they want to be set free.
Wait, what animals are you setting free? The horses?
I think she called them livestock.
They're alive.
How about we don't.
If they are unhappy, I cannot abide by that.
How do you feel about about people eating things that live?
That is nature's way.
Okay.
Well, we just
Those
have to
animals
call
are food.
As long as they know they are meant to be used in such a way.
to probably figure it out by now.
Yay. Talon's just gonna leave it
Atheism.
at that. Talon's just gonna say okay and leave it at that.
Oh, not only does Talon have to worry about Dinky, now Talon has to worry about Dionea.
I thought Priceless joining meant I wasn't gonna have to be the responsible one.
Jackie's gonna
Oh.
regret this decision.
Talon is so confused right now. Our last druid, well, because I didn't do a lot with Cleo, but Lord Fiel was not very druid-like in his actions, so I'm not used
No.
to this.
Oh, he was
No.
one of the. We call
He
them.
lived in a city and stuff, I think, or at least he was familiar with the city. He wasn't uncomfortable around one.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we
Yep,
can.
Now we can.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just my phone died and then I stepped on the power to my computer at the simultaneously. It was like it fell like next to, just everything at once, man.
We say they belong to the betrayer circle. Those that gave up the natural way.
Mm. Yeah, he left us, so it's neither here nor there, I suppose.
It's probably for the best. He would have brought you nothing but ill omen.
Sounds about right.
Sounds about right. Oh,
But it is getting quite late. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to go talk to some friends.
You leave people
You-
alone.
You have a good night. I'm gonna probably have a couple more drinks before
I'll
going to
tip
bed.
my glass to her as she walks away.
Dinky is gonna have to go to the stables to make sure Dinky's tied up nice and tight. Yeah.
Is
If your horse
telling
is-
Binky how much he's loved and
Mhm.
like, what do you want? What can I give you?
Like,
Let
if your
me
horse
give
is
you a
happy, you don't
rub.
have anything to worry about.
horse is
Binky, are you happy? Do you want to come sleep with us? Like, let's cuddle.
Oh my god. Great.
Oh, this is awesome, actually.
Yeah.
So, Dionea and Fade. Oh, it's
We
like
lost
we-
him again.
Yep. Put both of you some background information that you would both know when Baracus was brought up. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
To get this thing.
We like cut not in out or something.
Yeah, just trying to get this thing charged right here. I was having some technical issues.
Mhm.
Oh. Well, it is I don't know what your all's timeline is like, but it is
Getting-
midnight now.
Oh,
Yeah, it's getting a little late.
yeah.
1 a.m.
Oh,
Yeah, so
Jeez.
It's
Oof.
one here.
yeah, dude, that's
I think this is a good place to wrap it.
Yeah.
Got everybody introduced. A lot of good
Yeah.
role play tonight.
Got some freed animals.
yeah.
We're never gonna be allowed back at this place again.
We'll have some fun dice rolls on that one.
So the druid went out to the livery
Boy,
stable.
he,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know
all
what?
right.
I'm
Talon's gonna get blamed for all of it because she knows Jared and
Mhm.
Jared knows Captain Bouchard and
Jared,
Nope.
that's his name. Thank you. Good.
oh,
Because-
okay, yeah.
because Diana is going to remind her that she's only doing what she was asked, checking
Like
on
that.
the animals.
I like how Diana like brought up maybe take care of one enemy at a time before creating another one,
Mhm.
tying up the loose ends. We
Oh,
got a lot
yeah.
of loose ends.
Don't know
Lot
what
of
you're
loose
talking
ends.
I
They have a
literally,
lot of loose ends.
Dude, I've
I
never
have a
heard
quest
so many
log.
loose ends.
I have
Yeah,
a quest
epic.
log.
Yeah, that's an epic quest log.
I
Open
should
up,
send Scoot my quest log so that
open
you
up your
have
Final
my
Fantasy
notes.
14 journal.
Seriously, man.
I would
Priceless,
like to
you
see
should
your
see
quest
my
log.
notes.
Let's see all
I'll
your
have
side
to-
quests.
Yeah, it's like one of those side
I
quests.
have my
like,
side quests and everything, Priceless. Like
You
I
got
have
a
this.
great side
Well,
quest.
they decided this is all out of character now. They decided to head back to the city
Yeah,
and do some investigation around the city because they were tired of being out in the dungeon and they were tired of living in cramped up
Confined.
lifestyle.
That was
Yeah.
when I
So-
came back.
So they found some fun things to do in the city.
hmm Yeah, they certainly
Fun
did.
things.
Mhm.
They certainly did.
Yeah.
They stirred up a lot of shit, but they broke up a slave ring.
That's-
They now you didn't shut any opium dens down here.
Well, I
Damn.
don't think we have shut any down anywhere because I don't think Talon has a Talon's just like, oh, whatever. They've
Well, an
given me
opium
free
is
opium.
not the opium trade is not illegal, so
Yeah, and
Oh.
like they've given me free opium for like one of the places I went to. Gave me some stuff, I think, and like I found some other stuff and sold it to some people, and I was like, yeah, sure, opium, cool.
Where is
Talon
this?
doesn't care about it.
In the
Oh,
city. Yeah.
in Rambalo they
In Rambalo, we found opium and sold it to an opium den there, and I think
Yeah.
those contacts, or maybe just being comfortable in the opium den, we went to another opium den somewhere to get some information or something.
Dark.
I think, or maybe
That's
we
for the
went
Assassin's
back
Guild
to it.
stuff. Or the whatever,
Yeah.
the Thieves Guild.
Yeah.
The Black Lotus trade.
and don't forget about the Burgundies, you guys. You guys have not called upon that that contact.
The
Well, that's been a
Bargadies.
long time ago.
Oh,
That's
well, I thought they were just like a money thing.
They are, but they're also a contact.
Okay.
Look, based on what happened with those guards, maybe it's better y'all don't call them.
Yeah, no, yeah, exactly.
I'm good with guards somehow.
But you have,
Apparently
like,
not the ones that died.
Well,
Yeah, the one. How many have got
when it
killed?
comes to talking to guards, I'm good at talking
Oh.
my way through things, but
Good.
when it comes to keeping them alive, maybe not so much.
Not so much at the keeping them alive part. Well, 50-50.
Right.
I wish you guys were there for some of this stuff. We brought the were-rats. We brought 2 were-rats
Oh,
into
shit.
town and handed them over to the guards, but they were in their human forms and we didn't say, hey, they're were-rats. But
Oh,
we
my
scared the
God.
shit out of them, so they
Yeah.
weren't changing in front of us, and they were just like, nah, we're listening. So we didn't think, and we're just like, they've been behaving this whole time. We're not thinking. Here, we caught these people. We didn't say, hey, they're
didn't
were-rats.
know.
So they just take them,
Yeah.
and then we go to talk to the captain, and then they were like, did you tell them that they were like, no? And so
You brought them
Dinky
2
goes-
humans that are lycanthropes and didn't tell them that they were
So-
lycanthropes.
So Dinky goes running to tell them while the
Oh,
rest
my
of us
lord.
stay back. He gets there. They killed everyone. The
Yeah.
other guards come to see Dinky standing in a room with everyone else dead and are about to murder Dinky.
Yeah.
Before
Well, I mean-
the rest of us rush in to
I
be like,
believe-
no.
I believe they call what you did manslaughter. I believe that's what they call manslaughter. I'm pretty sure that's manslaughter.
It was so bad, like, because then, like, Talon runs in and is like, no, like it's all like stop, don't kill Dinky, and then like we're just rolling dice on like, are we dying? Like,
TP, total party kill. This is 5e. This was 5e.
This is
That was when it was 5e still.
Yeah. This has been a shit show the whole time.
Yeah, we'll reel it in. We'll reel it in.
No, we
Yes,
won't.
please.
No, we won't.
Not,
Not with
well-
Talon and Dinky still here. We've been the two people from the start.
I'm just gonna load up on utility spells because I think that's what we're gonna need, dude. Like lots of spider climb, Tensor's floating disc, lots of hills, lots of
exploding
invisibility.
things are what killed Siamon. Because
No,
there were spider webs everywhere, and he or someone did an exploding thing, and he died.
Because you
Oh,
didn't ask permission.
Yeah.
Well, no, that was a wizard. That was
Yeah.
the wizard.
The wizard.
Bruzel, who
No,
first
Bezel.
Besler, he first off cast a web into the room that they were in, and he was off in a side
to
room
entangle
and
us. Yeah.
entangled them, and then once entangled, cast a fireball into the room.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, the classic 1-2 Baldur's Gate punch right there, man.
that took the paladin down, and then he, because of the flaming webs, burned to death.
Oh yeah. Perfect. Yeah, that was the technique in Baldur's Gate, man. Web fireball.
Dinky and Talon were able to get out before the fireball hit.
Yeah, but someone always doesn't get so lucky.
Yeah, that was their paladin.
Middle of the room, it didn't even back off. We're like, oh, you're dumb. You gotta get out of here.
Okay, it was a great game, man. I'm sorry I never have technical difficulties, but the phone died. I got to get a webcam. I don't have one, so I was using my phone, and it just killed the battery on that.
Yeah,
it's an iPhone too, and I didn't know. I've never had that thing die on me, and it was like 75%. So it must take a lot of juice to do the video feed like that.
Well,
I will say that
it's doing it.
Yeah,
whichever route you take, the fun will really commence.
Uh-oh.
Are you all taking the road, or are you all going through the woods? What is
We're taking the road.
I think we decided to take the road.
The road.
Yeah,
okay, so that won't be as risky.
No, the road for sure. We're gonna. Once I saw the map, I was like, yeah.
So from what I understand, we're taking the road. We're leaving the cart.
Yeah.
Well, you can take the cart on the road.
No, we're leaving it in the trees.
We're leaving that cart.
Yeah, I wanted to do
we
it.
need to?
Oh my god!
Can you guys just pay the
roll on it?
Can you pay the tavern owner to just hold it for a few days?
That was my suggestion, but I don't think Dinky liked that. I think he wants his possessions with him.
I want my gold. I'm not gonna pay somebody to watch
my gold. Dinky's afraid his money's gonna get swiped.
Yeah, I said the exact same thing, man. I'm like, why are we taking the cart? I said the same thing, but he wants the cart.
No, I'm not saying I took my gold off the cart so that y'all can park the cart wherever.
Well, and that's kind of why the reason I brought up that you guys are friends with the Burgundies, and the Burgundies do write writs of value that you could have.
We dealt with that at the very
You could have gotten all your gold written into a writ that you can exchange for equal value at any other city.
We did that at the very beginning of this session.
Instead of carrying around like 500 pounds of gold.
Yeah.
That's great. Well, we'll take care of it.
But you all are at Roscoe's now and Endhome. Say what?
I thought the Burgundies weren't even around here. Are they at the
Burgundies?
I think they have a station in Endhome in all the major cities.
Almost every major city.
No retcons. No retcons.
Wow.
Yeah, no retcons. This is
it's hardcore.
Next time.
But you guys are now a days away from Endhome.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, you could bury it in the backyard.
There you go.
I love it.
Dinky ain't gonna allow that.
No.
Bury it in the backyard, man. All right, guys. Well, it was great playing out,
Yeah.
and
I'll toss out the experience for tonight. You guys all definitely earned experience for the role play for sure.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks, man.
All right. Thank you.
All
I
right.
can't wait for the next session now that everything's been like set up.
Yeah.
So we can actually
That's
like,
always the hard part.
get into yeah. But I'm glad
Yeah.
we were able to do that in one go, so that now like next time
Yep.
we
Loaded
can
gun.
just go.
There we
Yep.
go.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you so much for having me, and I will see you again on Friday.
Have a good
All
night.
Good night.
All
Have a
right.
good night, everybody.
Good night.
Take care.
Yeah,
Bye.
have a good night. I'm gonna hop off too.
Bye.
I'll see you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye. All right.